It's a lonely game. That's what people. That's what my woman doesn't understand. She thinks I hate her. You don't understand, sweetie. My loneliness is so important to me. And don't try to help me not be lonely.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like anybody right now. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. Yeah. I just want to be introverted Grinch. If somebody saw my holidays from Thanksgiving to now, it would be a sad scene in a movie that somebody would think they wrote. Because I drank one time before I went on stage, and I was funny as a motherfucker when I was started comedy. And also this. In Australia, there was this gorgeous girl there. And I mean, my confidence level was at such a high. I was on the dance floor talking to her, and I never forgot this. I would never think to do this. It was so sexy to do it, and I could never repeat it. I stuck my tongue at the corner of her mouth, and she just started sucking on it. This girl was gorgeous. I would have never thought to do that sober. It made you feel like then you have to drink to get to that kind of place, and it's not going to always work. And then I got on stage, and I was as funny as I could possibly be in terms of saying anything. And I said, I can't, this is new, because I'd have to be a junkie. I think college is a waste of your time.
Holla! That's only one.
Holla. That's what I say.
All it ever did was mess up my credit, and it does nothing. All it does is teach people how to have credit problems, and it teaches people of different ethnic groups how to sleep with each other like that would have never been able to.
Oh, good.
A Mongolian and a Jamaican.
You know what?
That's what they met in college. That's about it.
It's a hell of a party though for 4 years, 5 years.
It's nonsense. I think most people. You know what college teaches people? How to work for other people. It doesn't teach. It destroys dreams. If you have any dream, like anybody in here right now, if they went to college, or if you talk to somebody that thought about college, you would not be doing what you're doing. If you go, hey, listen, I want to be a successful radio person. Somebody would go, you're a jerk. Go to college. But college does not do anything to help you better yourself.
No.
Nothing.
Well, because I think a lot of people, they just assume, well, if I go to college, that's all I have to worry about. I'll be successful.
Then you get out of college and someone's waiting there to give you a job and everything.
That's the first step. Then you have to, when you're in college, really
Then you got to work for the college.
Yes.
$50,000 or $75,000 you got to pay back. Essentially, you're going to work for the college for the next 10 years.
You're a hoe for the college.
Not taking back.
They're pimping you out all over the place.
Yeah, sit in the community college. Can I apologize to everybody now?
Yes.
Yes, Patrice.
Oh, the apology.
We need an apology.
What's this
I just want to apologize, man. I just, doing this pilot, Comedy Central pilot, I've never been at the level of my own vision coming to fruition, where I was at the top of the food chain.
Right.
And had to do things that I never had to do before. The word difficult. The word difficult in this business doesn't necessarily mean you have to be difficult. It's just anything that isn't pleasant is difficult. And I'd like to apologize to Chris Rock for thinking he was a dick by telling me that I was... I learned by being in charge of every process, the casting, dealing with production, and everything else, that any kind of asshole behavior, no matter what the degree, aloofness, you're a dick. If you're aloof, if you have quiet to your self-confidence, but it comes off like you're not pleasant, you're a dick.
And that's difficult.
And you can understand why someone would hire someone who is 60% good and 40% nice, as opposed to 95% good and 5% asshole.
Wow.
Really?
Absolutely.
Asshole carries a lot of weight.
Dude, a 5% asshole takes you out of your zone.
Damn.
No matter what, even if it's not really being an asshole, it is just the casting people that will walk in and just be this aloof. If you go, hey, how you doing? And it's just like, fuck you, I'm talented, watch this. You go, fuck you back.
So you're the guy. You're the
I'm the
go-to
guy looking at me.
Yeah.
A bunch of me's on any level is a strain to life.
Wow.
when it's your shit.
So you realize that maybe over the years you've had some
moments. It's too late for me to change, but I will say.
Oh, so you're going to continue
I will
being
never.
an
No,
asshole?
here's what I won't do. Because even on the set of the fucking movie me and Norton was on, Furry Vengeance, I was an ass.
Really?
Just an asshole. But not how I thought. I thought just being in the cut, away from people, one word answers, walk away, was just. It's fucking sucks.
This is the way a mother feels when her son quits doing drugs.
I can't. I'm lucky enough to be able to be an asshole. So being an asshole is what they needed on Tough Crowd. You know, I was difficult there too, but my difficulty was welcome.
Worked
for the show. Yeah. This one, I think my assholeness is welcome. You know what I mean? Like you said, it could be, tiring, whatever. But it is welcome.
Of course it is. Yeah.
I'm pleasant here. I'm happy to be here. But any place, what I've learned is this: I will not do anything that I'm not willing to be in my lane and be pleasant. I will not do, because to not want to do it, to be unpleasant and do it is even more of a fucking asshole. Like, I'll go, no, I don't want to do it, because if I can't control the fact that I think I'm funnier than everybody on the set, or I just sitting there going, this sucks, but I'm here, I'm not going to do it. You can't do it. I sat there watching casting people. I'm going to tell you, anybody who goes out to casting,
how was that?
Here's the rule. 1, try not to go in after 12.
Why is that?
Because motherfuckers is asleep after lunch.
Oh,
the people before lunch usually are going to get the
So they're not
gig.
paying attention.
After lunch, it's like, you got to be spectacular. 2, be pleasant. Quiet confidence sucks. Hello, how are you? Good morning, thank you. Right? Which I've never done.
You've never done that?
Ever. I come in.
You just walk in and go like, let's get through this.
No, I come in going, eat my left ball. I'm better than all of you.
That's great.
And with that attitude, you have to be way better than being an asshole.
Right, you better
You have to
fucking
be 120% good.
Right.
Because you have to go over the top of the asshole thing.
Yeah.
Which I understand, because I wasn't being an asshole, so I thought when I was reading for Everybody Hates Chris.
But what happened?
I was being aloof, quiet guy who was good. And they go, ugh.
And they said no.
Because there was a kid who read for the show who was good for what we needed him. But we go, man, I'm not sure if this is, if we're going to be able to deal with this on 16-hour shoots.
Oh, shit.
I still gave him the part because I said, fuck that. I'm not going to do to people what has been done to me.
Oh, look at you.
After this thing, I go, fuck that. This nigga is tiring. 2, about trying to get a gig. 3, 1, try to get in before 12, before lunch. 2, be pleasant. 3, dress like the fucking character. If you come in to play a rich white guy, dress like a rich white guy.
Yeah.
Don't come in jeans and a T-shirt, because you're not better than the fact of the guy that came in looking like Thurston Howell the third.
Really?
You know what I'm serious. You go, holy shit. You look like the guy, then you size him up from looking like the guy.
See, you would think that the acting would stand on its own and he could be wearing anything.
You go to be just as good of an actor who doesn't dress up as an asshole. So if you come in like a fireman, you go, wow, this guy looks like a fireman. Let's see if this fireman can act. That's what you're thinking. So that's the casting thing. So I come in dressed exactly like me. If I was going to read for fucking a doctor, I'd dress like this, like right now, with my fucking hat on, trying to go, nurse, hand me the scalpel. And it's like, this fat motherfucker. I don't believe in this guy.
I've done it. Going out as a lawyer in an Aussie shirt.
Like a douche.
A lawyer in an Aussie shirt. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Crazy Train.
Yeah.
What I learned is that if you're not willing to be the boss, if you're not willing to be the boss, so it trickles down from you, don't go on anybody else's shit. You stay in your fucking lane.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that I've been difficult. That's what I understand. And I can't go, well, I'll never be difficult. It's just, don't be difficult on someone else's shit.
Right.
Do not. So that's what I'm apologizing for, is being fucking an asshole. Fucking on everybody else's shit. And I understand what Chris Rock was meaning. Even though I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even do. But my attitude was enough.
This is epiphany shit for you.
Enough. That's why you can hire 60-40. He wasn't as good as this guy, but he was fucking pleasant.
It's going to be easy to work with, so over the
easy
long haul, it's going
to
be a lot
fucking
better. Yeah.
work with.
Deal with.
So that was it. That's it. I apologize to the people that I've been difficult working with.
He grew up.
Eat my left ball. I'm better than all of you, huh?
I like that.
Yeah. You just walk in like
you're confident.
let me show you what I got. But no one gives a fuck. Mr. fucking good.
That's.
I'm sitting on Ferry Ventures going, this scene is beneath me.
And you were right. 2% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh shit!
It was a horror show, but I was there. That's the thing. Lee, I did the smart thing I did was stop fucking with The Office. I just was a bad energy. Everybody was happy. Good morning. I come in. No one wants to hear a guy who's 16th on the call sheet say, I don't want makeup. Breaks my skin out.
You take the makeup, right?
You take the makeup, you number 16 douche.
Fuck.
Wow, I thought you were only kidding.
Furry Vengeance got 2%.
Yes. It should have.
Wow, there it is.
Not doing well.
2%.
It fucking should have.
Did you guys know it was bad when you were filming?
Dude, that guy Roger Cumble, I'm burning the bridge right now.
Then why don't you? Because now you're going to go against everything you just put out there. Look, he can't help himself in the end. He's still that fucking guy. What is it again? Eat my left ball and better than all of you. Go ahead.
I'm burning a bridge.
You can't.
Roger Cumble.
Wait, we can't allow you to do this. You just had this whole speech.
I want to hear.
Okay.
I so want to hear
just
about
had
Roger
that-
Cumble.
Right. I'm still. I want to mentor others to not do what I did.
Are you saying
it's not worth it?
It's too late for you?
I've burnt my bridge. Right now I got gasoline feet, and any bridge I got is toilet paper. When I was younger, I'd burn a bridge and go, I'll swim across this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll build a boat, nigga. No bridge can stop me. But
They do.
now you get tired. But
what happened with this guy?
He just a visionless.
Ant wants to hear.
Google him. Just Google him.
Yeah.
He's
wants
not
to hear.
interested.
Visionless.
Ant wants to hear.
And this is he just is gonna do. He's just not interested in goodness.
Really?
Yeah, it's just you go. Let me direct this fucking movie and add. It's just one of those things. And he's a guy that look. If I was a director, I'd be like, man, I'd like to deal with some angst people, because angst. Like everybody I know got some fucking angst. Colin is an ass. You're an. Everybody's kind of weird who got some talent. But it's just like, you got to be like, yeah, the fucking dancing imaginary squirrels and the skunk scenes. All right, Patrice, this is what I want you to do. I want you to skunk, and there's a skunk, and he comes out coughing, and Brendan, we all got along and shit. He's just a professional doing the movie, but it's just like, Roger, it's just, and at the end we all got to do a dance and shit. I hope it's not in it. I'm gonna try to sue to get my shit out of that movie.
Do you do the dance, Jimmy?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Wait, you've never seen the video?
And I was doing the dance with the scowl on my face, not happy to be there, guy.
Us dancing, and Patrice is in the back. It's us warming up. And Patrice isn't even moving. It's very bad.
You
refuse to warm up for the dance.
I'm difficult.
Wait, what are you looking at?
Jimmy doing this dance is like, I don't know what to say.
Is Jimmy all in? He's all in?
Jimmy was all in.
All in, practicing?
He was dancing like a fucking maniac.
And Patrice in the background like, damn,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I was there. I should have stayed my fat ass home and not took it.
That's what Patrice just said is absolutely right.
I don't like to have a conversation, a pre-conversation about honesty. Like if me and you don't get along, right? I don't want to have a conversation about the fact that we both know we're not getting along.
Right. Just cut the shit.
I want to go to the thing that's going to resolve it.
Right.
I don't want to have a 10-minute conversation to say, dude, I know that you don't like me, or I don't like you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Hypothetically, I hate.
Oh, yeah. No, you're
so
right.
So the audience. Here's what I have to do with these audiences here. I have to walk them through.
Lube them up first.
Yeah, I have to walk them through what they all know to be truth, and then get to the joke.
Yep.
So they have to. They do things that they think they have to do. Oh, this is. I can't embrace this. And it's like, why can't you embrace it? Why are you doing this? You know how you feel. It's just like we both know how it's like I can't go through conditioning you to understand.
Right.
But
It's
this
a Pavlovian
area
thing.
is repressed, brother. It just is.
Well,
not everything is for everybody. It's like sometimes, the whole idea of carrying somebody or pulling somebody up, you'd be pulling yourself down. It's like the world spins. If I spin, okay, if you're a sad sack and I go, all right, man, you stay here, be sad. I'm gonna keep going for both of us. Then when I come back around the second time, I go, are you ready to come with me? And you're still sitting there like it said, look, gotta go, brother. I'm sorry, I gotta leave you to fucking die. So it's like Minnesota just might not be for me. But at the end of the day, I'm leaving a few good people behind because there is some
There's pockets,
great,
absolutely.
some people like that I have to perform to at best as I can. You come here with a half a tank, man, you'll be empty.
Yep.
Then you have to figure out how to fill that tank up because it's like, oh, man. So I have to try to be the best I can here because there are people who want to see you, man. You know what I mean? Well, a friend of mine, Tony Roberts, a comic, I used to have a very elitist attitude about comedy.
Right.
I came down off of that as a kid. Tony Roberts, he's a comic, funny guy. And he was just explaining comedy. He goes, yeah, man, it's like the circus, man. It's like you got the trapeze dudes, you got I go, okay, got the lion tamers. I was like, okay, because I used to, if you wasn't into what I was into as a comic, meaning trying to be a good comic for the art, and raise the art, I hate, basically hate your guts. But he got me off of that a little bit. It was a very simple idea. It was like, yeah, that's true. Not everybody is in it. I want everybody in it to be have an artistic kind of platform, a philosophical base, anything. Not just I'm gonna run. There's some guys that it doesn't matter. Like this, they would never say Minnesota something. They would just go out and fucking do scream, and then they get the fuck out of there, man. And that has value. But it's hard for me to, that's why I'm like reclusive when it comes to comedians. Like the guys that's performing here, they probably think I'm a douche, the two guys that's opening. But I just can't, I just have no room for them.
It's hard not
to talk. I got into this business because I was a funny person, and this was the natural, progression to a funny person can actually make money. There's a thing, if there was no such thing as comedy, I'd just be a funny guy working at the supermarket or whatever. But comedy is supposed to be for funny people. Sometimes you look at people who do comedy and you go, where's the root to why you do this? And I realized this comedy has nothing to do with being funny. I mean, I was hilarious till I started doing comedy, and then it's like it's just not even look, when I do a show, the reason I don't mind silence, like if I was doing if I haven't been doing it as long as I have and had the mindset I have in terms of, I think that you have to have someone emotionally invested in the shit, so you have to have someone hate you,
angry, and
have to have someone love you. That's what it is love and hate. That's what funny is. It's like, fuck you. Comedy's at somebody's expense, man. I mean, funny's at somebody's expense. You never really have a good laugh unless it's at something.
Right.
I've never laughed at a fucking joke. Someone tell me a joke. Like, I've never laughed at a fucking joke.
Right.
Like where somebody goes, once there was a little kid, right? And then I go, that sucks, man.
Nobody got hurt.
The fuck are you talking about, man?
Well, that's one thing I've always liked about you, and it's kind of a tangent, but you seem to thrive on making people uncomfortable in a way that's very funny, but yet you come off as being really likable at the end of it. Which I think is a strange road.
Well, it's a matter of it's charm.
Mm-hmm.
It's the charm you need to get through life. I mean, I don't want to be a douche and say, "Oh, I'm charming." I'm charming. It's just like I Twitter, right? Sure. And you know, the internet, man, has given too many people free reign to communicate.
Right,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It not everybody deserves to have an opinion.
At least not a public one.
Not a public one. Yeah. You right. A quiet. When I grew up, I'm 40. When I came up, it was a risk. Great reward come with great risk, great reward, whatever that fucking saying is. I get chased home by some girl's fucking brothers and his friends. Because I'm trying to be funny. I get fucking suspended from school. I might even get arrested for saying something to a cop while he's doing his job.
Yeah.
I say something that marginalizes his job, and he gonna arrest me too, at the risk of getting arrested,
right.
Just because I like to say some funny shit. At the end of the day, man, growing up, it was risky to be funny, man. Now, okay, Twitter, I realized, and I got like 12,000 followers on Twitter. That's not a whole lot, but it's enough.
It's a big audience. Yeah.
And I Twitter a lot sometimes, and I Twitter none. There was people who just say shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys came with respect. You go through the thing, you do what you do to get the interview or whatever, and you go, okay, this is the way you want to be approaching. But you get guys like on Twitter who just say shit. It's not charming. It's just they don't get it. They don't understand, but they have access to you.
Yep.
And I don't like how much access average motherfuckers have. You know what I'm saying? In high school, there was the A crowd, and there was the motherfucking B crowd. The A crowd consisted of, the only way to be A crowd, you was good looking, you was tough, could fight really good, and they go, oh wow, that's fucking what's his name who could fight. Mm-hmm. You were an athlete, or you were really funny. That's how those were the superstars. Exactly. That was the natural Hollywood in high school. Then you had everybody else
trying to get
who shut the fuck up, who sat over there and said, okay, okay, and they either hate you, love you, but they were the audience.
Yep.
Now the audience has the demand of they want to be heard.
And they have the safety of the distance.
And they think you belong to them. And I do not belong to you. I created the thing called Block Mondays.
Sure.
They have to think Follow Friday. I go Block Mondays. I'm trying to get that a trend where I just say, look, there's some fat. I want to cut it off.
Yep.
I'm blocking you. You blocked. Out. I'm making the decisions. You're not. I'm gonna teach you that this is not. This is special that you have access to me.
And then they go on theirs and go, Patrice O'Neal's an asshole. He blocked me.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Fuck
I don't know you.
Fuck you. I don't like you. You're blocked. You're not gonna be able to get in contact with me.
Yeah.
MySpace, a couple of guys. You're a douche. Fuck you. You're not funny. You don't bring it. Like, really, motherfucker.
You
all
would
right.
say that to me if I was sitting right next to you. Are you kidding me?
It's not even that, because there might be some gangsters that say it on there and they'll back it up. But at the end of the day, it's the comfort zone of just. You couldn't, like you said, if you hated Nipsey Russell, motherfucker, you fucking couldn't just. But now it's just like, fuck you, you suck, dude.
Yep.
And it's always the internet culture, and this is why comedy's not as funny as it used to be, because the masses, most of the masses aren't thinkers. They're followers.
Sheep, yeah.
But they're all now. There's no shepherd on the internet. There's no
responsibility
shepherd.
to self-edit
So it's a lot of losers who push losers ahead. So there's a lot of losers in the public eye now. Back in the day, fucking
Cisco Lieber.
they were power, man.
Right.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
Gene, whatever his name is,
Roddenberry,
Joe Siegel, Michael Medved. There were some guys who was out there, and if they go a movie, thumbs down, man. That was woo. You were waiting like, come on, Cisco, give me that. Now it's a bunch of faggots, right?
Yep.
It's this one I seen the other day. It's this guy. You can tell. There's one guy, and I say a fag because he outwardly loves Matt Damon. He goes, those blue eyes, Matt Damon, and woo! And boy, I wish Forrest Whitaker could keep those shirts that he had on in that movie. The movie sucked. But let me tell you how useless these bums are. They didn't pay the cost to have power.
Right.
You know what the power game is in movies now? Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep.
It got a 67%. You know what a 67%? All you loser critics, they don't even count you as a human. They count you as a number, as a percentage. Right. So you have nothing now.
And that'll tank a movie quicker than a shitty review in a newspaper.
It means nothing. All it is did you say it was good or not? Yep. I said it was good, but you're just a nothing number. You didn't pay the cost. You're a bum. You're a bum. A lot of people I ban on Twitter, I call them, I spell it super SOOPER. I misspell superintendents, spelling superintendents, school superintendents who correct people's spelling.
Part of the administration.
Like, are you watching my? Don't watch me that close. If I spell douchebag DOOSH, man, you don't fucking correct me.
You know what I meant. Shut up.
Yeah, you don't play me out of context, you literal piece of shit. That's why you're not me. Well, matter of fact, you gotta wait for me to have an opinion. You have to wait for me.
Yeah.
So that you can be you. You have to wait for me to take a stand and then comment on it.
Yep.
It's too much, man. Too much. A lot of people did too much. Too many sheep running around with no shepherds, man. Too many dummies. Patrice, you got a CD? No. I can't. I don't want to sit there and take your $20 out your hand.
Right.
It lessens my betterness than you.
I think that's right.
If I take your $20 and give you some product, I'm just I'm a nothing. Yep. I'm not special.
Yep.
You don't know, man. You go get my shit from the store. That makes me special. You don't fucking go up to Metallica and they're just like, hey, we got Metallica stuff, $10, man. If I saw them dudes, if I saw Michael Jackson, if I saw goddamn George Carlin didn't sell CDs and take $20. Now look, I say this is why I'm very reclusive with the comedy shit, because I sound like an idiot because of that. People will be like, there's people that sell their picture for $20. They take a picture and they sell it for $20. I take pictures with I'm like a man of the people type of dude, man. But at the end of the day, this is what I do. I want it to be special. When I walk in a building, I want people to feel like this guy's better than me.
Yeah. No,
it is. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's a feeling that I think you earn it. When people are paying $30-$40 a head to watch you just talk. Yeah,
right. Shaking my hand is a big fucking deal.
Yeah, there should be
me reaching out to you on Twitter or MySpace. I'm not your friend. Yeah. You know, I got 3 friends, and I'm trying to cut that down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. This thing it's like, it's an easy tool to when people go, I want to make it. You go, want to make what?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? That's your legacy? Hey, tweeps. I don't do that. I don't say where I'm going to be. No one knows I'm in Minnesota. Look, like I said, the game I have to play now is try to figure out how to be on TV.
Right.
You know, I'm working on a Comedy Central thing. So if the pilot is good enough, series goes, that will alleviate and eliminate me having to search out in the computer world. I'm anti that shit, even though Google I wouldn't have any knowledge in the last 5 years without the computer. I don't read books. Like if I want to learn about the goddamn New World Order and globalization and the art of war, Sun Tzu, motherfucker.
Download
Technology is what did it for me. If I was I do appreciate, that the access of it, but I don't fucking go, dude, Sun Tzu was a douche. Yeah. Like I go, it's information.
Yep.
I'm out there, dude. You type in Patrice O'Neal, man.
You're busy for a while.
There's a lot of fucking shit out there, man. A lot of things, man. A lot of comments. I'm walking around, and there's enemies out there that I'm right next to. I don't even know it, but they can go. That's this world. It's like, if I was sitting in here with some bitch that I met, then I want to try to just eat a pussy a little bit because I'm in Minnesota. My girl gonna find out about it because this bitch somebody's gonna snap a picture over there.
Yep.
Look at it's a bunch of faggots trying to catch you. Like that's what the fuck is going on, man? Men, TMZ, the dude from Cheaters.
What is so enticing about it for people? I don't understand that.
When you decide, look, you do this, right?
Right.
No one's gonna encourage you, nobody, because I always say, look, dreams. It's not a dream to be a doctor,
right?
Because there's an absolute road path. There's not, if you go, I'm gonna be a doctor, people are gonna go yes, because there's nothing to stop you.
Right. Absolutely.
It's just here's me, there's doctor. I walk that straight line. It's the path of the. It's not the path of the righteous. The path of the righteous is people going ugh.
Yeah.
Right. It's when you dream. Dreaming in life is the same thing as dreaming when you sleep. If you wake up and you try to tell you a dream I had. Oh man, look, something happened. Man, it was a
toaster,
a boar. It was a wild boar with a unicorn horn, right?
I've already tuned out at that point.
And then but what happened is Jay Leno was in the dream. Really, it's the same thing as going. I want to have I want to take my podcast show, turn it into a national phenomenon.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You might as well say you saw a unicorn, man. I wanted to be a comic. Look, it's a very lonely business. I love my mother. She didn't support it. Right. She thinks she did.
All mothers do.
She didn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a comic. She thought I was an ass. She thought I was I would perform every month. She thought I was a lazy bum. I go, that's all I can do. And the sad thing is, once I shut down, because you always want to please your parents, and once I shut down my devotion to trying to show my mother that I'm doing something worthwhile, that's when I started doing it. And in reality, I love my mom's, but she became just a fan.
Yeah.
Now she tries to be mother in this game. Like she goes, now when you go out there and you do. Now see, I think it's like, I don't want to hear what you think. You should see, this is the time. What do you know? You didn't know I was a comic till you saw me in the paper one day. You thought I was a dick. It's a very lonely, sad game. It makes you ornery, man. It makes you hard. And again, like I said, I love my mom's, but I have nothing. Her advice about this, I have nothing. I don't want to hear it. I'm making above middle class money.
From stand up.
It's almost like I'm a drug dealer. Like I came to Minnesota to buy drugs, and I'm here for 5 days, and I sell my comedy's drugs, and I get drug money, and I leave. It's just not illegal.
Right.
But that's what I'm really doing is dealing with being in Minnesota and then taking money from Minnesota and going, and that's it. I can't. It's hard to complain about what I do, but at the end of the day, you don't have to succumb to. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you can catch me being a hypocrite, because it's like, well, if that's the case, Patrice, why are you trying to be on TV? Why you did? It does help. You have an ego. Richard Jeni, whatever was wrong with him, where he killed himself. Richard Jeni could always make no less than $500,000 to $1 million a year doing stand-up.
Yeah.
The thing that interferes with you is just, it's the ego where, okay, I'm here and I'm in front of, last night, half the place is empty on a Saturday late show. Fucks with your ego, makes you feel like, you go, oh man, I wish this was more show business.
Don't these people know I'm on fucking TV?
Like it's just like it. That's the ego part of it. But in reality, I'm a comic. I perform in front of you guys. Bye bye. I get my money, and I can go walk through the fucking Mall of America. That's a life that probably a lot of people trade.
Absolutely.
But like, you can't look at it like that. It's like you being in the mafia. It's like, that's what it is. This shit is being. I'm in a gang, man. Like, I'm in some weird game
it's a strange club.
And I'm trying to be a made man, and I might not be able to. And I'm in a business where I probably can never be made. You know what I mean? Because I'm not Sicilian. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just turning my wheels. I'm a friend of his and not a friend of ours.
Right.
And I'll probably never be. But that's you always trying to be a friend of ours. You know what I'm saying? You're always trying
You're
to
the Henry Hill of comedy.
Yeah, you're trying to be in. You're trying to make your mark. You're trying to leave something. You're trying to gain respect. Some guys are just trying to buy their mama a house, and the ones that's doing that, they do cruise ships. They make $20,000 for 2 shows on a cruise ship. For me, in my life now, I'm 40, and I'm thinking, if I had to do a cruise ship for my living, I would never be doing it. But there's some dudes that, Finest Henderson, man, he had a run where everybody kind of knew him a little bit, and then now he's on a cruise ship. You just realize you're not going to be a made guy.
Yeah.
And then you realize the game realizes that you want in bad. Power corrupts. I bet you've turned down interviews. Like, where, like, somebody goes, guys, hey, can I?
Yeah.
No, not you. And that corrupts you.
Yeah.
If you go, you want what seems to be unattainable. That's what people do. I mean, I work very hard to be on the outskirts of the business, but I catch the, I train myself to want to catch the money that's flying out of people's pockets in this game.
Sure.
I mean, this game is $1 billion game. If I got $1 billion, chump change is $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get the chump change in this business. I'll take the chump change and keep my head up where they always going to get rid of chump change. So the day I'm going, can I have this money? They'll go, no. And I'll chase that money, and there's chump change around. And the business is to the left and I'm to the right catching a little chump change, and still get to have, my fans that demand a certain kind of ethic out of me. I could keep that ethic, make that chump change, and stay on the outskirts.
Sleep happy at night.
I should be finishing this business by now. I mean, I should be irrelevant. Let's say you guys, you're doing your thing, ground up. You have an ethic about it. You come in there with the fucking lunchbox and the shit, and you doing your thing. What happens is, if you continue to just do the right thing and do your craft, what's going to happen is, when we really need somebody that knows what they're doing, and you got to go, I got to call these guys in Minnesota because they put in work, man. You can't replace Louis C.K. The reason you can't replace Louis C.K. or Nick DiPaolo or me or Colin or Bill Burr or Corey Holcomb or Dave Attell or Earthquake or Rich Voss, is because they took L's, man. They took some losses to be them. Louis taking criticism, losses, and things like that to be Louis.
Yeah.
And so when you need a motherfucker that's actually ready, they need somebody out there to take a loss they go, we don't know this guy. This guy is a copycat of Louis.
Right.
When the pressure hits, he ain't gonna be a diamond.
It's gonna
Louis
falter, yeah.
is a diamond because he's under the pressure.
Yeah.
Not everybody can take the pressure, man. They just become lumps of coal that just go in the dust.
You always get exposed.
You get exposed. So at the end of the day, man, you know, it's like this world, this country needs Louis.
Yeah.
You know, and when it needs me, that's when I'm gonna hit. Because then you'll try to have a bunch of people that try to replace you, but it can't be done. I'm out of the trenches. I don't trench. No, I don't do any soldier work no more in comedy. I don't. It's because you don't want your relevancy is based on word of mouth now. You know, that's how I stay in the business. Is that people tell their friends and tell their other friends and tell their friends that, you know, I put in work. There's stories now about the work I put in the trenches, you know, and then now I'm out there. I'm in Minnesota, and nobody knows, and I'm making my money, and then I'm trying to get to. I don't want to. It's just like, you know, people ask me my favorite comics in the world is Pryor, Carlin, Rich Pryor, George Carlin, and then there's everybody else is three. It's like, and the reason being, you know, I talked to a friend of mine, and he's just like, "Oh man, I'm tired of that fucking shit, man. I'm tired of that Carlin Pryor shit, man." It's like I know what you feel, but the fact is you can't be. It's like it's irrefutable. Right. They're two best, and it's because of the journey, man. People ask me, you know, did they inspire me? I don't get inspired by Carlin and Pryor. They make you not want to do comedy. See, there's a bunch of comics out right now that make people go, shit, I can do that.
Yeah, you know, people want, I want to be like Bill Hicks. I'm just gonna be angry. No, Bill Hicks was a fucking miserable bastard for most of his life.
You can't be Bill Hicks.
Yeah, you're not gonna...
Bill Hicks was righteous, man. Mm-hmm. He was a pained dude.
It seems like Pryor, Carlin, and then Bill Hicks, Sam Kinison is kind of always the measuring stick for people. If somebody yells, they're the next Sam Kinison. If somebody's, you know,
but there's nobody. There's no yelling now. There's a bunch of again. It's internet personalities. Yep. It's a bunch of deadpan, humorless. What's the word? They look at society like a bunch of anecdotes and opinions, and there's no real emotion involved. It's easy to listen to. It's like right now it's like a bad, like we all agree that probably the 80s is or maybe the 90s, I don't know, whichever time it was a bad period for music. Yep. It's a bad period for comedy. It is. There's a lot of guys that are getting decent jobs as writers, and you know, you look at like the Daily Show, right? Yeah. And just what they have is just a smarmy. It's a smarmy army. Everything is. Hey,
it's the dead.
I'm Thorin Sander belly, and I'm gonna say some real stuff to make you. Really, dude.
I'm not
really
to get that joke out.
Really, I'm stupid, huh? It's all about what's it all about, man? Really. If someone doesn't like you, at least that's energy. Yeah. You know, I mean, I realized a while ago I'm not an entertainer. Like that's what I realized. I'm not an entertainer. I don't want you to have a good time at all costs. Like I really don't give a shit. Like I want you to laugh, but I really, if you ain't laughing, dude, trust me, I don't have any cards that I could take out to get you laughing, man. It ain't gonna. This is what I do. If you ain't with it, then we are in deep shit. I can adjust here and there. I met a kid a couple of weeks ago. He was opening for me, and I was like, he's really good too. His name is oh man, his name is something Good, Jason Good, I think. He's out of New York. Good comic, man. And I saw him. I was like, you got this guy, because he was hosting. I was like, he wasn't a good host, because he, like, some guys have hosting in their blood, meaning it's a skill where it's a very giving thing. You have to be unselfish. He was a bad host because he had angst. He had real angst, and you could feel he was a real kid and a real guy, but he had the disease of smarmy cynic guy who really it's a scare technique to like pretend that you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And it makes the crowd think, oh wow, he's so crazy, he don't give a shit. But this kid was really good, and I said, man, if you explore what made you do comedy, if you just dig into your funny and use your material and your funny, man, you're a great comic. I thought that kid was really strong. Like you would go at the top of his game, you'd be like, man, it'd be hard to follow this guy because they'll be into his vibe. You know, he'll keep you on your toes. And I'm looking for guys like that to keep you on your toes. Look, there's guys out there that people are pushing out there to be great, and I go, look, I'll follow 28 of those motherfuckers because they ain't talking about shit. The crowd is not emotionally invested in what they're saying. It means nothing. It's just
it's a nice
jargon.
Transition, but it's just
it's like, look at fucking Nirvana. That motherfucker made one album that the whole world knew, still plays it. They still play it. He's been dead, what, 16 fucking years?
94.
A lot of years, man. And
they're still trying.
He was a righteous motherfucker, man. That album is not jargon. It's not horseshit. You get some guys, man, you go, this guy made 6 albums? I don't know. What is he talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Like, there's a lot of guys who was a mixture of Kurt Cobain without the tendons. I said, there's no great. I told somebody, shit, I think it was at Comedy Central in a meeting. I said, there's nobody great who wasn't fucked up, man.
Yeah. People aspire to the life, and then they don't realize how actually tedious and fucking miserable it can be.
Look at anybody in art, anybody on any level, an artist.
They'll never go, oh,
they're
so
insane. There's nobody. I'm insane, man. I can't. I try to not be because it makes life easier. But I'm insane, man. I'm insane. I'm telling you, I know guy. Colin Quinn is insane. Nick DiPaolo's insane. Norton is insane. Opie and Anthony are insane. Howard Stern is insane. They're insane. Everybody that is pressing things and pressing buttons and making people uncomfortable, and Attell, insane, dude. I know Dave Attell. He's insane.
Do you have to have that inner kind of that? No,
you don't want it. See, insane people don't want it. I don't want that. I go through spots where creatively I'm like, I'm bored with myself. Didn't write a lot. I can hide my lack of writing by adding a little bit new to some old shit. Yeah. But I'm not really being prolific. And then those are down times for me. But I can still fake it. And I could just stay with that forever. But, you know, I demand not prolific, but I demand out of myself, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Like, I have to stay proactive in ahead of everybody. You know, I have to stay ahead of it. I have to attack my own angst. You know, the Haiti thing. I'm watching it. I'm not looking at it going, hey, let me be the first one to make a joke. Yeah. But let me be the first one to explore on this angle that this is bullshit. Yeah. That, all right, let's just be honest for a minute and say, you know, like, okay, people go, well, my shtick is honesty. It's not honesty. You could just be honest. Like, I can go, hey man, you got blonde hair and it's in a ponytail. That's like, people think that's what it is. It's not. It's like, it's an internal social honesty. It's like, I don't say this all. It's like, okay, you look at the news, you know, and people don't want to admit that they controlled by the news. Right. So the honesty of it is just, let's be honest, you didn't give a fuck about Haiti. Like, stop. It's just, that's all I'm saying. Like, and it's not about honesty in terms of don't lie. It's just like, it'll be better for you to admit it than to have me pretend
that I don't know you're thinking it.
You're going to have me live your lie? I live by context. I know evil when I see it, dude. I just know. I mean, there's some dudes. Look, one of my boys said, "Nigga, white guy." He said, "I told him his wife looks delicious," and he went, "Nigga," but it was funny to me how he said it,
right.
Because he wasn't calling me a nigga. He was using nigga in the context of motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and that's like the usage of the word faggot, right? Like if you can, like you or I or anybody that could say that, just go like.
It doesn't always mean you're a guy who's gonna fuck another guy and his asshole and I hate you. But it's just like, stop being a sissy, stop being a fag.
And that's what it always meant.
Stop being whack. The word faggot is a great word, man.
That's beautiful.
It's just
symmetric.
It's a right symmetric. Nigga is a great word. Like nigga. It's just, it could be its own language. It doesn't even have to be something that's associated with insulting black folks. It's just it's so. You know, there's some foreign words that just resonate in all languages. Yep. Mexican is probably hey, buenos dias or something. Like buenos dias is just something that we know.
Yeah.
I don't know about China, but it's just like yeah, but whatever. There's probably a word where whatever. There's words that resonate just through. You might not know any other word, but that. Nigga is a great word. Fag is like our slang is pretty cool. I want to meet the people who were not racist when it was hard, when racism was the right thing. Now racism's the wrong thing, and it's easy to not be racist.
Right.
But this is what I'm saying about being sheep. How many people during slavery time said, it's just what it is. It was wrong, but that's you really believe to yourself that you're just doing what you're supposed to do. People like that, I don't want them around me. I'll entertain them, but I don't want you to be around me like really as a human being where you go, that's what it is. I just following, doing what I'm told to do. I'm an IRS guy who's going to remove you from your home because that's what I do. Right. If I was white, I'd want race to disappear too, because it's the only thing that actually makes life uncomfortable for a white person is racism. Other than that, man, it's pretty easy being a white person. Other than the fact you pay your bills and you got to do everything other people do, but as a group, the only thing that's really a burden is race.
The accusation of possibly being racist scares the shit out of them.
And that's the thing. It's like, but when racism was right, it wasn't.
Right.
So it was beautiful being white. So right now, there's a lot of white people who really believe that it's the plight of the white man right now.
Yeah.
That white men are losing. Really? What, 10 years? What, you lost your job to a nigga? Really? It bothers you? Do you watch TV, fuckface? That's why people hate history in this country. They just want black people to go, oh, get over it. Get over what, man? For real, like, if I get over racism, if I don't just acknowledge the history of our relationship with this country being black, I don't have a history.
Right.
My history in this country is oppression. It's horror and it's fucking sadness. What else do I have? That means I have to actually start my life right now. And not look back at yesterday. Yeah. Only can look forward. I can't be historical. But if you're gonna tell that to black folks, you gotta tell that to Jews, Chinese people. You gotta tell it. You gotta tell everybody. Don't embrace history. I can't never see another war. The History Channel has to go.
Right.
I don't want to see no more World War II shit. I don't want to see no more Vietnam shit. It's like we gotta all start from here.
Yep.
And do the Men in Black shit, like we get that shit, and we all our memories erased, and we just go forward. It's unfair to do that, but at the end of the day, I've learned a lot of things from I've been a lot of places, and I've lived in Boston. White culture, and it's like, look, man, I'm not saying you guys are white. You just have white skin. White is an entire, it's a fluent.
Yeah, it's a mindset
concept. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people who are white. They just don't care. They do not care. They don't want to hear it. They're unreasonable, unfair. They just want the good old days where niggas said yes and no. They don't. They're not prepared to deal with, you know, an intelligent black people. White people cannot help us with healing from racism, because you got to understand, you're the enemy because of your skin.
Right.
See, you got to understand, your skin is like Hitler's mustache to the Jews. Why? It's a self. That mustache is vilified.
Right.
Nazis were vilified. It's illegal to be a Nazi. I always use Jews as a barometer, as a mirror to black people's thing. Egyptians, man, they had a villain. It was Pharaoh, and they had a savior. It was Moses, was the messenger and the prophet, and God freed them. God,
where was he
destroyed the villain. And you go up to Hitler. Hitler was the devil, and he was defeated. And when he was defeated, his whole ideology was vilified. You are a criminal.
Right.
If you had anything to do with this, you were criminal, man. You were put to death. You were put in jail. You are still to this day hunted. You are a piece of shit. So that's why Jews are able to live with Germans, because it was compartmentalized. The evil was this is it
was to that area, and that
these guys were. So that's why I can talk to if I'm a Jew, I can talk to a German who had nothing to do with Nazis and go, cool
man,
you're a cool guy. These motherfuckers are evil. Black people, all of you are evil.
They don't have
white is evil, man. Right. We were free, right? After all of that shit, it was like, hey, nice talking to you. Not only you're free, but we still hate you as if you're slaves. We hate the fact you're free. What we did is not vilified. You have to live next door to me, even though I separated your family. I killed your babies. I beat you to death. I made you work for free, which made this country the rich country it is at this day. Free work. You know, I got to keep. I make you goddamn. You know, I got $20 to buy shoes. But if I just tell you make my shoes,
I keep my 20 and I keep
my 20 and I got shoes. It's just nothing but money. And so you go niggas, go run free.
Enjoy the freedom.
And we're running around with the same hatred, except for we're free, and it just makes you sad, because for real, as a people, there's really no good goddamn excuse why people hate black people so much. And it's being black is that, you know, I walk. It's the same reason I'm hated for being black. It's the same reason I hate a white person for being white. It's the skin. Mm-hmm. You know, if you have a black friend, man, that motherfucker's one of your closest best friends, but he's black. And the only thing that's separating you guys from being completely and utterly a synergetic unit is the skin. Mm-hmm. The skin is the war. The war is the skin, and you got to take time to learn each person. But the reality of it is why black people are so sad is because what can we get over? It's like we have nothing but misery, and we should be the worst insurgents ever. We should be kidding. I should kill every white person I see. I should hijack buses and hijack planes and fly them into shit. Nobody black does that. Nobody. We might rob a liquor store, rape a bitch, kill a motherfucker, whatever. Gang violence. Really? That's all you got to deal with from us? We should be goddamn murdering everybody, but we're not. And this country's so fucking foul to black people. Really, you go, for why though? Fucking why? If anybody, I'm telling you, if anybody is a victim in this country, it's black folk. We really are victims. People are afraid. Golden handcuffs are very important.
Right.
If I pay you $20 million, I not only buy your ability, I buy your ideology. You shut up. You don't.
Right.
That's why you get these basketball players. Why are there no political black athletes? None. Like when Rush Limbaugh tried to buy whichever, and they say he can't buy. He's racist. I go, really? Do you think the owner of Pittsburgh Steelers, that fucking 90-year-old white guy, you don't think he hates niggas, man? It's just money, man. And we play and we make that dough. Money keeps you quiet. So that's what golden handcuffs are. It's something that makes you go, I don't want no trouble. I just want my money.
Right.
But there should be political athletes, political entertainers to explain. Look, I know that I made it or whatever, but let me make sure you understand, dude, that this is hardcore, man. Look, a lot of reparations, show business, man, entertainment is a lot of. It really could be the reparation for black people, because a lot of people love being entertained by black folks. It is what it is, man. You cannot really have really great white entertainment.
Right.
It's just like, you watch Desperate Housewives and shit, but after you watch that shit for a while, you be like, damn, I want to watch NBA, or I want to watch BET for a second. I want to see a rapper or some shit. But that's really reparations, man. Is that I can actually get up on stage and say something that might help change because I feel how I feel just because I seem to be, I'm fly first class and I stay at a nice hotel, and I do this show. I still have the pain of it, Right. Sometimes it takes a lot for me to get up in front of a lot of white people and be funny. And be make
feel
white
like you don't
people
just
laugh,
and
just not just go fuck yourself, man.
And this is kind of a tangent also, but when people that know you as a comic, I think there's a people compartment. Like I think there is people that strive to be black comics or the Latino comic or the.
Well, you make a lot of money like that. Have a particular.
A niche,
a niche, man. I mean, look at the redneck thing, Mexican.
Oh, God,
if you have a niche, man, if you have an absolute, like this is who follows me, which tells you the separation of it all. Right. It tells you if you work separately. Look at anybody in this world who's ever tried to galvanize people into one have been murdered, man.
Oh, sure.
You can't do the right thing in this country. It's just something deeper by the powers that be. You do not want people to galvanize and love each other, man. It's dangerous.
Well, it's not
somehow, look, it starts with Jesus, man. You get smoked, man. You get offed if you try to if they see you as a legitimate threat to build relationships, man. That's why I'm glad I'm under the radar, dude. In 1998, I tried to be famous. I did try to do all the right things, and that didn't happen. And I didn't feel bad because it didn't happen. I felt bad because I went off the path.
Right.
I went to the path of let me make it, and it,
Well, it's if you
it hurt my spirit. The younger you get, I might have said I wouldn't have did Web Junk 20.
I love that show.
I mean, you get older, you don't know what you do.
Right.
When.
But is there
when
anything
you're
that
trying to,
in your heart of hearts they couldn't pay you to do?
Fucking just intrinsically. Anything where talking now, probably anything where I endorse government. Like I endorse,
right?
Like a candidate,
like
or
just like almost in a drug dealer way, where I sell something that kills people.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't do that. I probably wouldn't. A lot of news guys do that. A lot of people they'll sell and do things because they're told to do something to kill. Then they don't care if people die.
Exactly.
I'm sure you catch me being a hypocrite if you do enough fucking studying. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do anything that definitely misleads people.
Right.
I mean, I have a conscience. You know, sometimes that slows you up, having a conscience. I've said no to a lot of shit, brother. I mean, I've said no to a lot of things, man. It's all about your internal code. I don't write jokes down because it's like, okay, if I take a month off, you know, the stuff that I forget is stuff that is not relevant anymore. It means I moved on from it as a person. I outgrew it because I don't remember it. Yep. So the stuff I remember, I do it, and then I have to write new stuff to supplement the old shit that is gone. Because it's like, you know, you might have a great joke and you just want to hang on to it, but really it's
if it's not there,
there's no relevancy to it.
Right.
Yeah, it's time to move on. You grew up. I'm 40 now. I can't do the joke that killed when I was 28. It doesn't mean as much. Yep. It doesn't mean the same. It's like I'm a different human being. So I have to. My jokes have to be at the same growth level as me as a human being. You know, I can't have 4 years ago jokes and I'm advanced 4 years in my life, but I'm still doing 4 years ago jokes. So that means I'm not. Art doesn't imitate life. If I take your pussy, that's rape. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't give me what I want willingly, if I take it, that's a crime. But women take from you all the time, your conversation, your physicality. They expect it and they demand it, and that's rape. If I want to get off the phone and you want to keep me on the phone,
you're stealing my time.
You're raping me. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of my favorite things I've ever said. Right. But I said it is done. Yep. Yeah.
I think that takes a lot of balls for a lot of comics to just actually, knowingly that if they get into trouble or if something's not working, they have go-to things they can go to.
I mean, it's like, being in the lunchroom, man. If you was funny as a kid, if you come and say the same thing you said yesterday in the lunchroom, you're like, they're like,
and it happens way
like,
more.
Did you just do? Yeah. Did you just do your act yesterday? You're doing your act again? Like they just expect you to just be a funny dude and shit. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Sometimes you get that depressed thing where you go, I wish it was important to more people. I wish I want
self-pity thing. Yeah, where you're
really want more people to. I'd be happier if more people
knew who I was. Do you get that too?
I just would be happier. I'm thinking that if I was a vegetable and I was a Brussels sprout, and I was going, man, I know people love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I just have
to get out to the people. But you go, you know what? People might not like Brussels sprouts, man. I might have what I have. I don't. I think because I see the laughter and the reaction from people who love me, and I never want to turn my back on the people who actually enable me to exist.
That's good. You should hold on to that.
Yeah, but I see their reaction. I see the people that I do touch. I touch them on such a real level that I go, there's no way I can be this irrelevant in terms of socially irrelevant, in terms of numbers. This kid opened up for me. He's a fan of mine, but he's a comic. But he revealed himself to be a real fan.
Yeah.
And we talked, and I think he's been wondering
about you,
about me, like going, why? He watches,
I get that,
and goes, why? Because I think a lot of people feel there's people out there that go, if Mark doesn't do it, how can I do? Like they need you to make it so that they believe that they can also. I'm in that category. Like they go, why isn't? They try to really go, well, why isn't Patrice this? Oh, and they try to go, oh, that's why. But really, there's a lot of people in the business who are terrible human beings. I'm not a terrible human being. I'm trying to be honest because I know that I have skeletons. I know that I have issues. I know that I have things in my life. When I'm bombing, the worst thing to ever do is try to not bomb. The best thing to do is take everybody to die. Everyone dies. I'm not dying. Yeah. You're going to die with me. Yeah. I'm not going to try to win you back because I notice about people, people are when power corrupts. When an audience sees that you're struggling and then you're trying not to struggle and you need them not to struggle, they get worse. They don't get better to try to help you dig yourself. They want to
put the dirt on your grave and watch you fail. So I go, well, guess what? You're going to watch yourself. Everyone's going to fucking be miserable. And when there's hecklers in the audience who are letting, and then I don't get mad at the hecklers. I get mad at the people. You're going to allow this guy to ruin our relationship. You know this is going nowhere. You know that I'm finished with him, yet you won't have him removed. You'll let this piece of shit fuck up your, you know what? You're getting what you fucking deserve. You're letting it happen. You fucking weak people. I love honest shit, man.
Yeah.
I generally don't like what women are. I generally don't like living in a world where being what a man is a horrible thing, and no matter what a woman is, it's a wonderful thing. This is what they're doing. They are the society. They're bringing men down, and women are up. But they don't understand. Women are getting their cue from men. Meaning, so if you're a woman and you're going, I want to be the most successful, whatever I want to be, you're looking at the most successful man. You're competing mentally with men. I want to get the most. Women aren't going, I want to be. Why don't women think in terms of the king and queen system? It's a beautiful system. The system is, if I'm a man, okay, and I see a fucking bum woman, a woman has nothing, she's dumb, fucking, if I marry her, she's now the highest level she can be. She's the queen. You can't get higher than the queen.
Right.
It's a great position.
Right.
It's the baddest bitch in the land, but the queen is the king's bitch. But here's the reverse, and this is why these dominant women who can't find happiness is because the queen in the system, if it's just the queen, right, and the Queen of England is the queen because her father didn't have any sons, so he didn't have a king to take her, so she had to, his heir was a woman. So now she's the queen with no king. When she gets married, that guy is not the king. He's the queen's husband who doesn't get elevated to his highest position.
Right.
A man at his highest position helps a woman be at her highest position. A highest position woman who has a lower man can't be happy. It's nature. It's fucking nature. Every time I talk, I go, this is ridiculous, but I have a woman who has been around me a long time.
This is a woman you were with.
I'm with now. I mean, my
Your queen.
my queen, my woman, who, in every woman's fashion, is trying to take me down. It's like Valkyrie.
How does that?
Operation Valkyrie. These bitches, they hate being women, man, more or less. I try to help my girl. I have to think of analogy every day.
Oh, I know. You're very good at it.
If you're an animal, okay, you're a great white shark.
Okay.
There's a woman great white sharks and there's men great white sharks.
Yeah.
To every other animal, great white sharks are just vicious. No other animal looks at a great white shark and go, uh-oh, here comes the girl version.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of men, okay, we go and try to date within our species. Most male great whites say, oh, wow, they go, oh, girl, oh, I want her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But women go, I hate the way great whites treat the woman great white.
Yeah.
So I'm going to now date these penguins or these seals who look at me and they run in fear. And I'm going to catch one and I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to play around with it and have this particular animal who looks at me with this fear and reverence just go, oh my God, you didn't kill me. Yeah, I didn't kill you. Because, that's why these gorgeous women date these weak men. They're doing it because they go, I'm not going to sit here and deal with this other great white. So what happens, though, is they're dating their food, and after a while they go,
they're dating their food.
I fucking hate this guy. I hate what he is. He lets me do anything I want. I talk to him like he's a piece of shit. I spit at him, and he just does nothing.
I'm going to eat him.
I'm going to eat him. Then she's going, how do I feel like a woman? You fucking date this man, great white, and you go fuck with him, and this great white goes, hey, bitch, look, you don't talk to me like that. I don't let no fucking girl sharks treat me like that.
I'm not
bitch.
a penguin.
Yeah, I got to deal with niggas trying to hunt me. I got to deal with other man sharks trying to bite me. I got to deal with you, bitch, with your mouth. That dun music ain't yours. That's mine, motherfucker. I'm top of the food chain.
I do an old joke where it's like, she's been with me for 8 years. I've been with her for 5. And it's like, I didn't know we were together at that time, but you know how it is. So she's been living truth for a long time where at first it was charming to her. Now she's trying to I call it karate class, man. All the things that when she was strictly the student, she looked at me as the master, and I teach her first kick, like, okay, baby, here, go hi-ya. It's like, oh, she feels good. She's kicking. She's learning moves. She's learning karate. Now this bitch has a 7th degree black belt in my bullshit, and now she thinks she can actually beat me. And she's hard to beat. You start back in the day, I could flip her right on the head verbally. Whap! Yeah. She's like, oh my God, sorry, master. But each level she wants to go up, she thinks she don't want to go out into the world and try her shit. She wants to try it with me. And I'm the motherfucker who taught her, and I'm the motherfucker who loves her. But she's always trying to gain an advantage over me, and I'm the motherfucker and that's where things go bad in relationships, I think, is because, your woman starts to look at you like, he ain't the guy. I go, look, man. If you need to go find yourself another man, if you need to go do what you got to do, I'm not going to allow you to make me unsexy to you because I know how to not do it. I know that you're trying to gain something. She's tired of me. She is, but I'm like, go be tired because I'm telling you, you're thinking like a square. You're thinking like all these bitches who don't have a man. Go join them because as eventually what she's looking for out of me is to do some of the things that her food does. Can't you just be like my food once or twice? No, bitch. No.
Why don't you want to give her a little of that?
It's not giving anything. It's I'm living me and you're living you. At some point, you got bored. See, we don't have...
This is deep shit. I'm not sure it's right.
It might not be right. It might be sophistry. You know what I'm saying? It might be some bullshit. This is my standpoint. My standpoint is a natural feeling. It's a natural feeling. It's nature. This is not a social standpoint. Like, okay, being a mother,
I understand,
a good mother is wonderful. I love, my girl's a good mother. She's a good woman. But I'm saying you're missing the part of me being a good father.
Let's talk about it.
A good man.
Yeah.
Me being a good son.
Okay.
First of all, as a mother, people will go, you have a mother. And it's like, yeah, but my mother was somebody else's bitch at one time. Meaning, my mother did things to men, and she's told me this, mentally fuck with men. I mean, like, would she go, I've done this, okay, as a woman.
Yeah, but we do it too, right?
But we're not, see, this is the thing, Mark. You can't always. You know how my girl got me?
How?
I was a guy who was this terrible misogynist when she met me. I'm a lot less. I'm telling you, a lot less. I just want my girl to know that my natural instincts stopped once I said I made a decision to be, quote unquote, a good guy. I know that fucking a lot of women is bad for her. She don't want it. She wants commitment, and she wants a monogamous relationship, and I give it to her, and I just want her to know that it's not. I just want her to always value
the sacrifice.
I want her to value that. All I do is want women to understand what we are. What we are. I want a lot of fucking women. Like, I just, every day, I see a woman that I go, man, I want the opportunity. I have a decent house, I have a decent car. I know it's like being a fisherman, right?
Right.
And this is, again, you fish as a fisherman, as a sport
yes,
fisherman,
sir.
Which is a lot different from
fishing to live.
Fishing to live. Do you see how you get that context? Okay, now, you go out there and you try to catch this fish.
Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And you do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like any other sport fisherman, you catch the fish, you show it to your friends.
Yeah.
You take a picture.
Yeah.
You look at it.
Yeah.
And you throw it back in the water.
Right.
Now, your girl is in your life, or your wife, or anybody else who's a significant person in your life, is a fish that jumped back on the boat after you threw it in the water.
because you caught her,
Yeah.
she keeps jumping back on your boat.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting there going, listen, you don't come out, because usually some fish get the idea that they swim back into the ocean and hope you come back again to catch them, or you got lucky enough to catch it. But the fish that's in your life was just flapping around your boat. She'd run all the other fish away, so that at some point you go, fuck, I just, listen, you know, and then she goes, you go, look, my job is to catch you and throw you away. Then she's like, what the fuck? Is that what I am to you? And as a man who has that dichotomy, you're just trying, no, I don't
misunderstand.
I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, you're the last fish I wanted to catch you, and then, you know, be the last fish. Then it's like, okay, good. Okay, now we're dating. So every time you come back, now, okay?
Yeah.
You go, okay, I got this fish. Now your fish goes, you love me. You go, yeah, I love you, fish. All right, now that you love me, why do you still have your boat? And why do you still have your pole and all your bait? So are you saying you want me to stop being what I was to get you? So what that means is when I stop being what I am, you start to look at me and go, you ain't even got a boat. There's a time where they go, you don't even have a boat. That guy has a boat. You used to be this great fisherman. They'll never be able to not swim. My girl is gorgeous. If she plays her cards right, dude, there's never a time where she can't get something. Look, my girl got me to fuck with her. She was waiting. She just was waiting. She liked me, and she was waiting for some reason. You see my girl, and you go, why is she waiting for me to fuck her? Which gives me more arrogance, because I know that women are better than us, because a guy like me could get a girl like my woman. It's just because they love differently than we do. What she did is finally, after all this time of kind of waiting and kind of being there, she invited me up to the house, and she put a T-shirt on and went to take a shower and stuff, and she's talking to me, and same old, and she went to go turn the TV and bent down so that her fucking pussy and asshole was just showing as she picked something up, and she knew I was looking, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's in my face. And so she's, and by the way, here's the arrogance of having a vagina. She could actually, if I didn't fuck her then, she could actually be officially have the right to say that I'm gay, just because she showed asshole and pussy and I didn't go for it then. Now, I am a fucking fag then. That's how arrogant you can be with having a pussy. There could be no point where you could show your balls and asshole as a marker to pick a woman up or to fuck a woman, and it be acceptable.
Yeah.
If you showed your asshole and balls, Mark, and as a hey, look at this. Yeah. You're saying I make them objects? No, I could never do what they do. What she did to get dick, I laugh at her to this day, because it's like, do you see what you showed you've never met a woman, Mark, who has taken responsibility completely for what she does. Exactly. Because that laugh says you didn't, because you would have had a contrary opinion. You've never met a woman that went, yes, I'm just wrong. Now, I can really say the worst days, where I had a lot of women around, I didn't date any of them, but they just love me. I go, damn it, these girls like me enough. These girls listen to me enough. I'm not hiding any of them from each other. I could be a pimp. And I realized why I couldn't be a pimp, because I'm a good man. Holy shit, I realized something. I could never live with myself as a man, allow my woman to sell pussy and give me all the money. I couldn't do that shit. And I realized there are women who get hit in their relationship, and you go, why are you staying with that man? Because I love him. Why? There's women that work a 9 to 5 and give every dime to a fucking bum that's in the house. I just love him. She's a fucking hoe, and he's a pimp. Now it's a matter of, do you abuse that? I don't abuse my woman. I just don't want her abusing me, Mark. That's it. I don't want her abusing the fact that I'm a good man. Me and my girl discuss. I always try to put scenarios there.
Sure.
If she gets caught cheating, I said, I'll stay with you, but you get demoted down to where you don't want to be no more, which is you got no say. My girl got say.
Yeah.
But at one point, she worked hard to have a say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you should be doing that?
Right.
Do you think you should be?
Right.
And not afraid of whatever, like me, mind your business, bitch, whatever. But do you think you should be doing that as my partner?
Okay.
I told her if I get caught, what am I going to get demoted down to? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Me getting a demotion means you get a demotion, actually. Meaning, what are you going to do? You have to leave me. But I'm not going to stay in your life, right? If I get caught fucking doing something that I didn't want to do and I hurt you, what happens is I'm not going to sit here and live an apology for the rest of my life.
I felt the same way.
I'm not going to sit here and have you hold me hostage and take away really what our relationship is built on, which is you think that I'm a great man. We don't even better deal women. We just like pussy. Is that a girl in the trash can? Let me see what she look like, baby. How you doing? Why are you in the trash can? Being good to a woman for us is a commitment to ourselves. Okay. It's a commitment to the fact that we go, this is what they want, and this is what they think is the right thing to do. And we're decent people. We go, you know what? She's right. Let me stop trying to fuck everything that moves. It's probably some weird, like it's probably some weird compensation for something, and I go, let me be good to this girl. I'm not gonna get better. I might be able to get better, good looking, or I might be able to get better, decent, but not together with her. Black people got to stop lying about how we feel, and white people got to stop lying about how they feel, and we come together and we discuss it, because this shit ain't gonna stop until black people find a way to forgive this country for what it did. It's a aching, that's the anger, to forgive the country for what it did. And without white people's, this is how deep white is. Hey, when'd your family get here? Got here in 1906, first person straight off the boat from Italy. And now I'm calling you a nigger like I'm better than you. Are you serious? My family's been here since 1619, bitch. Making this country wealthy because it's got free labor. It's just collecting money. Are you fucking serious? And we get a hard time, and you get here, your skin's white, and you treat me like shit, you motherfucker. When this kid, it was a summer camp, I think I was 10, and this kid called me a nigger. This little white kid called me a nigger. It was a game he played with me. Called me a nigger and ran, and I chased him. And he ran to where there was adults. And I grabbed him, and when I put my hands on him, he screamed like Banshee, you know, and I got thrown out of camp. I'm like, he called me a nigger. It's like, so I learned a lesson.
What did you learn?
I learned that
thought you were one too?
Yeah,
right.
Nigga. Like, I learned that. Yeah. A lot of things I learned about racism that you don't learn unless you live in a place like Boston.
Boston's the worst. And
I think this slowed me down a lot mentally, man. And then I got in trouble with the law when I was young, and I learned something about anger. I had a statutory rape thing when I was 17, and me and my friends, fucked this girl, and then this is a long story short. But basically, me and my friends hanging out, bumped into two girls.
Yeah.
My mother was out of town, so I had the house to myself, and we brought them back, and we had a good time.
Yeah.
And then dropped them. Everybody seemed to be happy. Afterwards, you don't know about not kissing and telling. When you're young, you're like, hey man, we had a great time. This girl sucked dick, and we basically were doing a porno.
Yeah.
And so we told the wrong people, and those people said, "Ooh, all right, I know that girl." So instead of just taking advantage of the fact that she was just a natural hoe and doing a little work, it was like, hey, I heard what you did in Boston. Why don't you do it to me? Well, I'm going to tell everybody. So they did it. And she's like, I mean, fair to her, she had to protect herself. And she's just like crying and emotional about what's now imminent. Like, what is everybody going to come
fucking blackmailing me for get their dick sucked. So she cried to her brother and said, "Oh man, I got raped today," and her brother went to go fuck these people up. And then as that's going on, he's fucking. This is a week after or 2 weeks after we was messing with. So after after that situation, she's like, okay, I got raped today, and then it's like, oh, I got raped last week too.
Oh.
So
how old was she?
15.
Yeah.
15 and 17. But I went to jail for that. But I always it was a weird thing.
How long were you in jail?
2 months, 60 days.
Yeah.
Because it was like I got lucky. It's weird. I have this on my record, but I got lucky in terms of this. It's Suffolk County, and I know guys that have gone to jail for the rest of their life. I happen to have bad lawyers, but a great judge.
In jail, what was that like?
It was more feared, and they sent us to a place called Concord.
Yeah.
And MCI Concord was very dangerous because it was, I guess, you seen Star Wars, right? It was like, that planet that where everybody was hanging before they went to go off into the other shit in the solar system where they was playing the band. Where you from? I'm from the Mogos system.
Right.
But MCI Concord was like that. It was like murderers, arsonists, fucking gamblers, everybody from the worst crime to the least was sent there.
It was just did they send people who didn't have long sentences there? Or?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So guys who were actually sentenced to 60 days were sent there. Kids, and it was my worst nightmare, meaning I was not a jail guy, man. I just wasn't a jail. I was like, I don't even know what the biggest. It's like.
Well, how'd you handle it? What went down? Did it get fucking bad?
I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
And I'm a funny guy.
Yeah.
I was funny.
Yeah.
And I was big. So the biggest thing was that I had a rape beef over my head.
Yeah.
And the idea is that, those guys get a bad time in jail. And I'm like, oh man, what's going to happen? I mean, you got to understand, I was not fit for that.
Yeah. I don't think anybody is.
Some people are. Some people are prepared to go to jail for things that they do. Gangsters are ready for jail.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I mean,
fit to be a kid in jail.
Yeah, I was a kid, dude. And whatever. So when I get there, I'm not trying to be hard because I know I'm not hard, but I'm just trying to be right, and I'm just trying to go. Oh man,
fuck me.
I'm hurt. I don't know what's going on. I'm in jail, man. I don't know, but I did all my soul searching because he sentenced us. It was weird. He was doing us a favor, but the only thing he did really wrong was I'm an adult and it's on my record for the rest of my life. And people not unlike murder. It's like murder. There's a story. Yeah. Like you go, I went to jail for murder. What happened? I was fighting a guy and his head hit the hydrant. And he's like, oh, okay. There's stories. You hear rape, you go, oh God, he took pussy. You go, wait, no, there's
the story is just a lie already.
Like
whatever the story is, it's got to be
you're
bullshit.
a rapist. No, wait.
Nothing.
I was 17 and my dick went into a 15-year-old. Now the rest of the story is the story, but I didn't go to jail for taking pussy. Now whatever there's all kind of mental shit that can happen to a woman under even any circumstance, whether she gives it up or not.
Right.
It's like psychologically, I don't know what that effect is. I'm not trying to be innocent sexually because I was doing some deviant shit, but it wasn't taking pussy. It was
having a good time.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah,
which ultimately in jail, I'm keeping my head low. I'm playing basketball. I'm just living, and so these guys, these guys that kind of had a heavy rap, and they were there because they were transferring these guys to another prison, and they all were friends. I think they all did the same crime or some shit. They were tough guys. They were all named after southern states and shit. It was like these guys. And
white guys,
black guys. I don't answer to white guys if you're black in prison. Like white people, we played ball together, but what you did was Plus, Concord was the place where it wasn't those gangsters were there, but it wasn't a whole lot of gangster shit because people were being assessed on where they were going next. So you either could go to Walpole, see the Junction, or you could go to fucking Knoxbury Farm.
Right, holding station.
Yeah. So these guys, they said, look, what's going on with you, man? And I go, what? I'm going, oh man, they go, well, what you in for? I go, well, this is the title of my crime, and
yeah.
And they go, well, and they're making me walk around the yard with them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, they're gonna probably walk me to this blind spot here, and they're gonna do something. Oh God. They go, oh man, talk. And they used to call me Heavy D.
Yeah.
And Heavy D, hey man, come here, Heavy D. Let me talk to you for a second. So it's like 4 of them. Yeah. And we just walking around the yard, and I go, well, I did this, and this happened, and then the boom, and then the boom, and then they go after like 2 walks around. They go, you in here for pulling a motherfucking train? You in there? I see, and they go, everybody in this motherfucker did that shit. And you in jail for that shit? You in jail for doing what motherfucking niggas do? And I go, and they said, they gave me a pass. They go, look, don't let me ever hear you locked up again. I said, thank you. Ever since then, life got better. But then I had a friend, life didn't get better because the nightmare of jail got to him mentally, and he never could get out of it. He wouldn't take a shower, and
who, this guy?
My co-defendant, as they would say,
the
my
kid?
friend, my best friend, one
the
of my
15-year-old or the other guy? There were 3.
It was 2. It was 5 of us. 5 guys, 2 girls.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other girl didn't put up any.
Right.
She didn't put up any charges,
right.
and it was whatever.
So your friend,
my friend, and they would call him my co-defendant,
Yeah.
And he thought he was going to get raped in the shower every day. Every day was rape in the shower. He couldn't.
When he was there?
When we were both there at the same time.
And did it happen?
It's just like you go there, and all you've been watching is MSNBC, and
sure.
It's like someone's going to shank me in my neck. So you just wear every day you just wear a fucking phone book collar because you go, somebody's gonna, and it's like, dude, take off that phone book. No, I won't take it off. Someone's gonna stab me in my neck. He would always think someone's gonna get him, and he wouldn't shower. And these guys, man, they want their lives. There's guys in there, and look, just because I'm in there for 60 days doesn't make me less angry about it because you're in there for 25 years, but I do know a guy in for 60 days, you make a guy that's in for 25 years happy. You deal with your shit differently than that guy.
Yeah.
And he was in a position where he's smells really bad in front of guys that are doing 25 years.
You have to live every day.
No one wants to, So he goes, tell your co-defendant. They keep saying my co-defendant. So I'm like, man, dude, like you gotta. I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah.
But he says, I'm like, man, you gotta take a shower, man. These guys are, come on, man. He goes, fuck you, man. You act like you like it in here. I go, no, but I'm saying like you can take a shower, like take a fucking shower, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill you. They start throwing piss on him, and
they started throwing piss on him.
Yeah, to make him take a shower. And he wouldn't take a shower, and eventually eventually it became torturous, and it was torture for him for at least 45 of the 60 days, and things have been right since. He the next time I seen him after we got out, he came to my house like with a fur coat. He had a fur coat and it was like boxer trunks and shoes. It was weird, and he was talking about, what if Jesus was something other than being Jesus? Like, what if Jesus was a pimp, man?
So he snapped.
He snapped, and you talk about in terms of trying to have my mind deal with feeling like a victim. Feeling like my life has been really ruined.
Yeah.
I go, okay, look, it's God's design, and this is what I came up with to help me. One, if I was a 15-year-old girl and that was happened to me, I might do the same thing. That helped me. I go, okay. 2, I could have been in there for 10 years. Because the crime of statutory, you can get 10 years, period. I got 60 days with 1 year probation, and I was done.
So your boy, though, he got fucked up, and he never fucking bounced back.
He never bounced back. He this is my best friend when I was a kid. You know?
But it's weird. It's interesting because he did it to himself. And that, your system of thinking, that your ability to put things in perspective, as bizarre as it may be, in terms of how you make an understanding for your life, he was not able to do that.
And I wasn't able to do that either. I naturally was able to do it, but I wasn't able to deliver it as a mental place,
Right. To him.
To anybody, even to myself. I just naturally, because I didn't have a father, which was a whole nother story, I always kind of, recently, I just realized I didn't have a father. I always got through it and didn't care. But I recently said, wow, this is what you need a father for. You need him. You need a better man when you don't have any more understanding of how to fabricate how to be a man. So, but the last part of how I stopped from hating this girl and not victimized is that I go, look, there's a lot of women who get raped, that the definition of it, humanity taken from them like that. And I think that it's God's way of evening out, meaning if women have to walk around and live the idea that a motherfucker might jump from behind a bush and with a knife to the neck and say, give me your pussy against the wall, God has to even it out by saying, some of us will get charged with rape and didn't do it. So essentially, in the theory of balancing out, I got raped because it's like, but I was involved. It's not like I was just walking down the street whistling and a bitch just go, he raped me. Yeah. It's more or less, I didn't take pussy, but I got in trouble and have that word attached to my life. Yeah. And I could have, if they wanted to take it to that place, possibly they could have just been like, you took it. We think you took it. I was lucky that it was statutory and basically I got through life and I didn't have to learn any more lessons. Yeah. But I'm still kind of living that thing for the rest of my life. But for the rest of a woman's life, it follows her. If that happens to her, if a rape happens to her. So I know it seems crazy, but I'm saying it's a balance of what can happen to me as a dude, like a woman. God didn't make it so a woman could jump out of bush and go, give me your dick against your will, and you not laugh. Yeah. It's the only way we can see how serious it is,
But it's interesting because it provided you with a little insight and some sensitivity to women.
Absolutely. Dude, when I talk shit, let me tell you, man, ultimately, I love my mother, man. I love this is so condescending. The shit I say about women is based on how bad I feel for what they are. It's a sad creature. They bleed every month. They sit down to pee. Like, how vulnerable do you feel when you sit? I love my mother because I grew up with no dad, right? She's my mother and my father. He just was look, he was not there like anybody, whatever reason. I got denied entry to Montreal recently because of that. I've been to Montreal a million times, but for some reason, now with all these computers and everything, it's just like they're not telling a story. It ain't a book. It's just you've been charged with this and boom, and you went to jail for that. Went to try to do Montreal this year, and they turned me back. So on the way back, I was driving things. I was hallucinating.
The rape thing?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah. So I'm driving back, and mentally, I had reached almost the acme of my madness that I had on my own, and I
driving. What do you mean? When you're driving back, you're hallucinating.
I'm hallucinating. I'm thinking of things. I'm thinking of one of my pets that I love that got killed. I'm thinking about. I'm feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh man, it's just why do I need it? Why? I'm starting to think about God, like really, my mother's telling me, saying things to me like she's being motherly. She's saying, hey, look, God takes things away from you, so your hands are empty to hold better things. And, all of that kind of advice stuff. And I broke down like the next day. I got home, woke up, talked to my mother, was talking to my mother, and I realized that I didn't have a father. I realized what a father is. It's an older man who just loves you and gives a shit. And men, when you fall, men say, get up now. Then you see what's injured. But a woman, my mother wants to heal me, stay down, check your wound. Let me see what's injured. Then let's get you up. But let's make sure you don't get up first, because if you could be hurting more if you get up now. A father, I just never had an adult man older than me that I could just look at like, this is my mentor. I started getting emotional. I'm getting emotional now because I went my whole life.
This was recently.
This is
like last week.
This is last week.
Just now.
40 years old, and I realized at 40 the concept of what a father was.
Yeah.
And that I didn't have it my whole life, and it's been killing me. Like when I first learned. I finally learned that because I was always trying to be logical to what let me tell you, it's easy to not be in a child's life. A sperm could go on the floor. It's in you. If you come inside of a bitch you don't care about, it's the same thing as coming on the floor. So if you come inside of a woman that you don't want to be with, and she goes, I'm pregnant, you go, well, here's the sperm, bitch. Yeah. So I realized anybody could be my father. I didn't have even a father figure, a mentor. I was raised by other men that I watched.
Right, people you picked that you identified with. Or
that
you
I just watched and said, he's cool, let me try to copy what he is.
But in that conversation with your mother, I mean, was it sadness or anger? I mean,
it was sadness for her. It was sadness for me. It was sadness too, because I have a lot of issues with God. I really desperately want to believe in God. I desperately want to believe in, and I go for what I want out of life. And I know this seems like bullshit, but I just want. I'm the only one in my life of people that can. I'm the only, unless somebody hits the lottery, I'm the only one for about 7 or 8 people that could help elevate life, because I'm in show business and I've been in it 18 years. My mother works, and she's gonna work till she dies unless I make it. One of my good friends, he works, and he's gonna work till he dies. My girl, she has a show business like heart, but her kid, a couple of comics that are good friends of mine. It's like, if it ain't me, dude, it ain't gonna be nobody. I just want that. I just want it for them. I always thought to myself, like, I could change now. I could go, okay, well, I'm gonna take it in the ass, like they say you're supposed to in show business. I'm gonna take it in the fucking ass. If I take it in my ass now at 40 and realize that it wasn't, it's like, this ain't so bad. I'm taking it in my ass. I got a $2 million check. My mother got a house. And my ass it ain't even that. It's just right in my ass. It's not even hurting. That I'm going to be even more miserable because I should have been I didn't have enough sense or a mentor to say, take it in your ass. If I'm wrong now, I can't live with myself. I gotta ride this out. I gotta ride this out. I gotta ride it out. And I don't know if it's gonna pan out. And I really would love for it to pan out, but it might not. And it made me sad because my mother, she's diabetic, and I'm diabetic. Okay, and I cut my foot, and I think this got me emotional too. I cut my foot. You cut your foot as a diabetic. It's dangerous. I cut my foot. The ravages of diabetes haven't started truly hitting me hardcore. Starting to hit my mom's, feet looking bad, and she's limping. She's breaking down. I'm watching her break down. And I cut my foot, man, and she jumped on. She just was mom. She cared about my fucking feet. And I'm looking at her feet, you know, swelled up, and she just was making sure my feet were okay. And I'm just like, what for? Like I suck. I'm like, I suck. I go, my mother's still looking after my feet, and I'm like, I'm just want to look after her feet, but I would never motherly be able to look after her feet. I can only financially look after her feet. Get her the best foot doctor. Money's no object medicine.
Yeah.
And that's what I need to do to look after her, but I don't have it like that.
Yeah.
And this is the only way I'm going to get it. And it's just too late for me to I'm realizing shit too late.
Yeah.
That I'm driving, you know, back from, you know, Montreal, and I'm going, what? Did I just realize that I didn't have a father? Did I just realize that?
Just now, yeah.
What the fuck is that good for? Are you fucking serious? What a waste of time.
But that's not true. You know, it's interesting just from you talking to me, and I always knew this about you, is that, you know, you're going to parent yourself one way or the other. That if your parents were inattentive, or they were shitty, or they weren't there, or they were absent, you were going to figure out a way to take care of yourself, and you did. And that is what the gift of your brain is that all this shit, the way you talk about your life and how you make sense of shit, you talk like a father. You talk like a guy that's like, this is the analogy, this is the story, that this makes sense.
But it's made me very, logical. And it made me very, like, pain.
Yeah.
Emotional pain. Mark, this is where we are stripping down the animal part as opposed to stripping down the psychological part. Because remember, dude, I've already stripped myself down. You strip yourself down because you do too much thinking. So meaning you look at yourself, and if I go, you're a this and a that, Mark, you go, was that supposed to hurt me? Because I already discussed that with myself. I am a this and a that. What are you going to do?
It's still going to hurt me.
It'll hurt, but you'll go, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't want it affirmed.
Okay.
But it's going to, you're self-aware. There's a lot of people aren't self-aware.
Yeah.
They're sociopaths. You know, I'm telling you, I wish I could take it in the ass. I tried to take it in the ass in 98. And I realized taking it in the ass hurt my heart.
Yeah.
I wish I can steal jokes and buy my mother a house based on the fact that I stole not only jokes. It's not like you stole knock jokes. You stole essence. You took it and you there's no justice. There's nothing in this game of virtue. I think in this business you only got about 4 or 5 times to get on the amusement ride,
I know. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think I've been on the ride twice.
Yeah, maybe.
And
me too.
And when you get off the ride, you got to get back in line and go, if I want to ride this ride again, I got to stand in line. It's a long line. And the thing about the roller coaster is it's interesting. It clicks up. The click up is just great. Like, you're like, I feel it's click up.
Yeah.
I feel it.
People are excited.
Yeah, they see me. They see I'm clicking up. They see I'm on the come up. They feeling good. It's feeling right. And then when the first time you're on the ride, you go, okay, what do I do? Then you go, wee, and you hold your hands up, and then all the money flies out your pocket, and then everything's gone. When you get off, you go in the ride, and then it does that last little stoppage thing, and you go, everybody off, and you go, oh shit, and then there's a long line to get back on, and then you're in the back of the line going, this fucking ride ain't even that great, and you're like, that was it? Am I standing in line? And then you go, okay, my second time I'm going to get in line again. I'm going to make this ride better for myself.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click. Okay. And then, now you got a pilot deal, and it clicks up, and you go, at the top, and you go, this time I'm going to put my hands in my pocket, and I'm not going to enjoy the ride as much. You go down, and you're not going to wee. It's just air
holding on to your money.
Hold on to your money. Then you stop again, and it's just like you got a little more money, but you didn't have any fun. Now you're in line again, waiting, and you're behind a fucking cocksucker.
Who's doing your act?
You go, can I get in front of you, you fucking cocksucker? And then I don't know if I get on the ride again, dude. I'm probably not gonna get back on, but I'm waiting.
All right. Well,
I know it's quickly becoming the past, but this LeBron James thing has a lot of people talking.
Well, I mean, I don't think he point shaved. I just think
point shaves.
Like I said, I think I use a Justice League analogy, which is if you're in the Super Friends and a meteor is getting ready to hit the Earth, who everybody in the Justice League turns and looks at who? Fucking Superman. But then Superman goes, what do I do? Well, hey guys, I don't know what to. Superman.
You're like,
you're the one who can fly. You're the one who can breathe in space. You're the one who can fly and destroy that thing. What the fuck are you talking about? I just want to be a good teammate and help do my part. No, there's no part to do. I'm Aquaman. I only swim.
I'm in the water here. By the time it gets to me, it's too late.
I might be able to get 20,000 dolphins to jump as high as they can and try to hit the fucking thing.
The fucking thing.
But
shit.
Why are you putting this pressure on me? I'm only Superman.
But who put the pressure on him?
We did.
Not him?
No. Look, man. People say that he just accepts King James. I think he loves being him, but he doesn't want to be him. He wants to stand on the outside of himself and just watch himself without dealing with the pressure of being him. He's the greatest player that ever lived. There's no other player better than him physically. 6'8", 9, can jump, can body as big as a horse and strong as a horse. But he just doesn't want. He's not mean. He's not mean enough. Jordan used to do things to really demoralize people. Laugh at him. Close his eyes when he shoots free throws. Fake you out with one hand like a fake pass. Larry Bird used to do that kind of shit. Magic, Isaiah, they all were mean. They were mean. He's a nice guy, and he wanted his rings, but he doesn't understand, one ring in Cleveland would have been 20 somewhere else.
Oh, my God, yeah.
You see the heroic, godlike treatment that Dirk is getting. And not because he's a white guy. I mean, I rooted for him because he was a soldier. Stayed in Dallas, shitty Dallas, 7-foot bum who only shoots shoots outside jump shots, 3-pointers,
right.
Who still does that. Yeah. Except he's been able to do it consistently. This motherfucker's not a force of nature. He's still the same Dirk he always was.
And calls him a caveman.
He looks like a caveman.
Dirk, just a normal, that fucking I'm super humble guy who is starting to make me sick. This, Derrick Rose is that. I don't even think my mother. It's like, suck a dick. I love my mom too, nigga. I love my mom too. Everybody loves their mom. This humble thing. So what'd you think about winning the game? I'm just happy that, I love my teammates and I love my mom. Like, Dirk is, he was in I don't want to enjoy it mode.
Yeah.
So much that when he won, he didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had to walk away for a little while, shake it off.
And when they was teasing him about him coughing and shit, and he's like, they're just childish. It's like, what happened? This is my question this is my question for life. Now, can we say, are we retiring the phrase sticks and stones? Break my bones and names will never hurt. Is that now officially?
It seems like we are.
I think you're right.
Is it legal for me to say I endorse hate speech? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I want hate speech.
Yes.
Like, why can't I hate you in speech?
Exactly.
Why?
I don't understand.
I don't either. Not in this country.
How avarice can look at? You know how much money it take me to go, fuck you, motherfucker, to everybody? $5 million.
Yeah.
$5 million is enough to tell. Suck my dick.
Done.
So obviously you're getting into the Tracy Morgan thing.
I'm getting into everything. It's all connecting. That's what I was trying to say.
It's all around us.
It's all connected.
But the Tracy Morgan thing is the big one today.
Well, see, my thing with Tracy is this. I don't fall for no banana and no tailpipe. I don't listen to anybody that says it. I believe the opposite. I try to make the opposite opinion right away.
Yep.
Tracy's been that a long time. Tracy's been frivolous with his performances a long time. He say some ill shit. Not just fucking gay and shit. But here's what he's doing now. It's simple as this, man. Mm-hmm. The game we're in is like jail. You gotta be, there's no rogue, lonely gunslinger guy in Hollywood. There's no, I do it myself and nobody fucks with me.
Do it my way.
My way. It ain't none of that. You got to be affiliated. Like, if you go to prison, you can't go in there and go, hey, I'm just going to read my gun books and, I'm just going to chill out. You got to join something. Yeah. And if you don't join something, the guy's going to find out, so who you affiliate with? Well, I'm just chilling out. I'm just hanging.
I'm my own person.
I'm going to rape you. Because you have no affiliations, my friend.
Right.
You're not down with a cartel. So what Tracy, this is conjecture, but Tracy's just paying what he owe. It's like The Godfather. The guy goes, Godfather, and he goes, well, you never even fucking say hi to me.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's my deal. I'll do what you want, and when I need you, I'm just gonna come get what I need. And he goes, you hear this? Knock on the door, and it's like, you got to pay me back.
Yeah.
Tracy owes a lot of people his career. Because why do you think he could say, now trust me, people that know Tracy, he says some ill shit that he could get in trouble like he is for every day. This time around, he said something, and they said, oh, here's a good time. Tracy? Yeah, what? What's up? Yeah, you're in deep shit. We're going to make you apologize, but you owe. And the fear that when you owe is that they're going to take everything from you. Mm-hmm. So if they didn't make you, they can't really break you. And you see, I say they. It's the cartels, man. You do not look at gay people
I know
have
exactly
a powerful cartel. I affiliate myself with Jews, low level to mid level Jews, because they deal in money. You pay them dough. You here's your 10. Can I have a little? Can I do my thing over here? Pay you this. I'm not big enough to get in big trouble, So is it possible that I can just do this? Here's your dough. Mm-hmm. And the thing I like about Jews, dealing with them as a cartel, is they don't want you to be Jewish. You don't have to join. You don't have to give anything but what you owe. Mm-hmm. You don't have to fucking, you don't have to fucking go to the parties.
You don't have to put on the yarmulke.
You don't have to do it.
No. Mm-hmm.
So it's a very fair thing. A lot of these cartels, man, you gotta be that.
Got to be in with them. And,
you got to be that. And
believe everything they believe in.
Yes.
Don't speak ill of them.
Yep.
Yep.
And the thing is, Tracy has to pay what he owes. And I knew that when Tina Fey turned on him. Tina Fey has been his great benefactor for many years.
Sure.
So this one thing has turned the tides of Tracy's career, meaning it's made him public enemy number one. When I heard this story past one day, I said, Tracy's the new spokesman for gay shit now.
And that's exactly
we said yesterday,
happened.
Patrice, that they grab you as a hostage.
You don't have to be a hostage.
But he's a hostage to Glad right now, and Glad will let Tracy know when they're done with him.
They're not ever going to be done with him, because it's power. It's corruptible, man. Like, when a bully takes your money, he don't go, thank you, I just needed it today.
He keeps going.
Tracy had, I don't know how much money he got in the bank, but I would think it's enough to say no. Leave me alone.
Fuck you.
But he sets himself up where Tracy doesn't have. Like, if I'm saying this, I'll hear from Tracy, meaning, yo, don't talk shit about. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, don't. I'm on your side. I know what you're going through, but I made a decision. That's why people go, well, why Patrice isn't? I don't want to owe that much. Mm-hmm. I don't, because there's people that count on me to have like a revolutionary attitude sometimes, just where I argue
Yeah.
So I let a lot of people down if I put myself in a position to have to flop around on my belly.
Have to be a spokesperson like that, or right.
That's why I talk so much, because I want people to understand what I'm saying. Now, if I talk about gays and talk about anything I have a problem with, I'm going to make sure if they're going to end my career, you know that it's a muscle move, that it's unfair, that it's not just because Tracy just goes faggots, 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 and more faggots. And if my son was a faggot, and then you go, Tracy, what the fuck? He didn't say nothing to apologize for. What are you apologizing for?
Yeah,
you were doing your act.
But he's
on a comedy stage.
But the people who make you they go, this guy is setting himself up to owe us big, because we're allowing him to feel himself. I'm going to pull my stomach out. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to be drunk. I'm going to fucking get DUIs. I'm going to fall downstairs. I'm going to get a kidney from a bitch and leave her. I'm going to do all kind of shit.
Holy shit.
I'm going to do all kind of shit.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'm invincible. Then I do something that I do all the time. Faggots, faggots. And now, his benefactor. Tracy. We're disgusted with him, and now they pick him up by the fucking hem of his neck and the back of his drawers and toss him out into every gay thing. Tracy's from the hood.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be dealing with all
Tracy's from the hood. You understand?
Yeah.
You're gonna you're now the new, from a guy who just goes faggots to the understanding, delicious spokesman for gayness. Right. You gotta watch, these motherfuckers watch TV and see the trends. There's a commercial I hate so much.
I am a student of commercials, by the way.
I hate this commercial so much. I don't know how to approach how much I hate it. Because gay also means happy.
Sure does.
Now, we can play that game, but gay does mean happy. Homosexuals have commandeered the word gay into where it's not happy anymore. Because there's a commercial, because the boss of the Phoenix Suns came out the closet. The boss of the Phoenix Suns is gay. And they do a commercial where they're playing basketball and the guy's like, hey, man, you suck.
Yep.
Hey, man, you ain't nothing. Hey, man, you ain't got no jump shot. And then one guy goes, yeah, your moves are gay.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And then he has some of the Phoenix Suns are the spokesman, like, hey, man, that's not cool to say that. Gay is... What?
They don't believe that.
Motherfucker, so now...
Right.
No. Fucking moms. Like, look, here's what we all let happen. We all let context be destroyed.
Yeah.
Context is gone.
And that was...
I can't slip up. I can't say nothing. You can't understand you don't feel me? You don't feel what I'm saying? Look, what he did, I can't go, I can defend that. But I will say this. Here's what happens with Tracy, and here's what can happen. And, I believe in conspiracies, man. Mm-hmm. It just sets people up who want to control everyone, right? Where you go, okay, Tracy, a guy like Tracy, he isn't qualified to have an opinion. Having an opinion, it should be in the hands of people who are qualified intellectually. So guys like him, if he don't have a degree, they'll start making language elite where you can't have an opinion. But I say Tracy can be as ignorant, as fucked up as he wants to be, because I want to be able to communicate. And if I'm fucked up, let me be fucked up. But I support anything as long as you're not hitting me and robbing me.
Right.
Hate speech. Why can't I hate you? Why the fuck? But see, the dilemma in my head is this. Back in the 1910s, 8-year-old kids worked in the coal mine or whatever.
Yeah.
And people back then thought that it built character.
Yeah.
But then we go up to our age where our parents hit us. And now we go, that built character when you hit it. So I'm saying, the point I'm making is, maybe I'm antiquated. Maybe I'm thinking old, because I don't think kids should work in coal mines.
Yeah.
But I do think kids should get hit. But now you can't even tease kids in school. It's bullying and
bullying. Very important.
So
yeah.
Maybe it's right. Maybe the way the world's going is right. Maybe no bullying. No, because my stepkid was getting bullied in school. My instinct was, tell her to ball her fucking fist up and knock this other bitch in her fucking teeth.
That's what we heard.
Her mother goes to the school, tells the principal, no more bullying. No more bullying. Because bullying is gone now. But is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know what's going on. So maybe being against it is the wrong thing. Maybe being anti the world becoming. I'm in BJ's. I saw a box of a toy kitchen. A boy was on the front. I wanted to scream at somebody. There's a little sissy on the box, on the toe, on the fucking Easy Bake Oven box.
Yeah,
there's a boy.
You know what? I think we're becoming our parents.
What the fuck?
You're right. You can't wrap your head around something like that.
You can't wrap your right.
You can't wrap your head around that.
So you can't even be angry. You can't quit. Look,
but someone has decided that's okay now in this society to put the boy on that box.
Them. Like we answering to a them.
Yeah.
That's not even. We don't even know.
And we're not part of them. And that's our problem.
We are part of the them. The them is the collective.
Sure.
But who's Tracy? Who's LeBron apologized to? Hey, when they wake up, man, they're gonna be them. They're gonna just be
them.
Bubba. When they wake up in the morning, So LeBron, when you said that, were you saying that you're better than people?
Oh, man.
He should look up in the sky for a second and go, yeah. Because let's be honest, I am.
Yes, I am. Compared to them, yes,
I'm better than them.
Yeah.
I'm 25 and worth zillions of dollars for doing something that people are right now in the snow right now. They moved out, they shoveled pavement, and they built a hole in the wall, and they're practicing shooting just to be what I actually am. So how about this? If I'm not liked, how about everybody suck my dick? I got a good account. You can't get my dough. I got some gold buried somewhere. Y'all can suck my dick. You can talk about my mama too. I don't give a fuck. I'm 6'8". My dick is as long as a goddamn rowboat. I probably get my dick sucked in front of my wife. Nothing she can do because she's a fucking loser.
But he backed off from his statement.
Yeah,
he should have went all in.
Of course he did.
No, I know. I understand.
Of course he backed up from his statement.
I like this a lot. I like it a lot because it's easy just to say that Tracy should be able to say whatever he wants on a comedy stage, but you really fucking painted the big picture here today,
dude.
Sir. We all think that, obviously.
This business is the beast.
Yeah.
And it eats everybody and shits them out. But here's what's funny about the beast. It's a never-ending line of people who want to get in the mouth and get chewed up and shit out.
Why is that?
It's because when you get in the belly, you get $2 million a week. And when you get shit out, you're a pile back there, and you have the option to go get back in line and wait to go get back in the beast and get eaten and shit out.
Motherfucker is
and we line
hilarious.
up.
You are fucking hilarious and profound.
I want to find where it's just a couple of dollars. Just give me. I just want a couple of mil. And
you know what?
Look,
what part of the beast do you want to be in? Kind of the esophagus?
I'm not even.
You don't want to be in the belly, right?
Let me tell you something. I didn't even get to the beast yet because I'm 20 years.
Yeah.
See, when the beast pick you up to put you in your mouth, you shining. People see you. Sometimes, see what 15 minutes of fame is? The beast goes, ooh, throws somebody down. And gets that was reality people.
Yeah.
And this one
people saw him in front of the mouth.
This one was a athlete that had one good year, and they threw him now you see, ooh, that looks like a delicious young thing there. Eat, chew. But that's why I love Charlie Sheen so much. He was in the belly. When you're making $2 million a week, doing anything, you're in the absolute belly. And for that fucker to betray his position in the belly, to actually give the beast indigestion was spectacular. He was a martyr, but and Mel Gibson too. Mel Gibson. He could have been the beast. He was so big.
Yeah,
and they turned on him. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that gets that deep and turns on the beast, man, you gotta root for him, no matter what, because they're martyrs. Because no one's gonna stand up for him. And then Hollywood, they tell you who to hate. Like when they rose up against him, not be on Hangover 2, when Mike, the movie was about trannies fucking people in the ass, drugs, death, and Mike Tyson, who got a rape conviction. And you motherfuckers decide to gang up on Mel Gibson.
Say you can't be in this.
He can't play a tattoo artist in The Hangover 2?
That's pretty amazing.
Come on, man. It's not hypocrisy, because that means that's a human thing. It's something else.
Cartel.
It's somebody owing somebody the favor. I was close. I was hooked in with the Spike Lee cartel. He had his own baby cartel that he's connected, but he's big enough for you to be connected to him, but he's connected to somebody else. And he asked me for a favor, and I said I can't.
Gone.
Off with the head.
What was the favor? You don't talk about it.
No, he was, and look, he put the most money in my pocket I ever seen in my life up to that point. He put me in a couple of movies, voiceovers. He had access to a lot of things and threw me in. That movie I did, the 25th Hour.
Yeah.
I really didn't audition for that. He said, "Hey man, you're a Celtics fan, ain't you?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm from Boston." He goes, "All right, you got it. You got the dig." Like, he saw my comedy, liked me, sat me down.
Yeah.
He said, "You're in." You're in. Put me in this movie. Was really nice to me. Put me in voiceover commercials and all type of shit. I was seeing money I never seen before. And he asked me, it was some gig with like Showtime. Something happened with Showtime, but they did me real dirty. But he was doing this movie with Showtime, and I said, "Man, I can do the part. I don't want to come read." But I did it through my agents. I did the right thing. He just bypassed my agents, everybody else. He called me personally and said, come do this. And I go, well, what am I going to do? Just say fuck my agents and fuck people that I have a business with? If I do that, that destroys my entire system. I feel like I should have a system like you have a system. I can't. He said, all right. That was it.
Wow.
Damn.
That was it. And that's how it is. Now, I only lost what I lost. I didn't lose fame, glory, and everything. I only lost some money.
Yeah.
But, they got motherfuckers, you lose everything. But, see, it's everything that you want. You want shine. You want to. I sat twice up on the front row at MSG. My girl went with me twice. I think it's twice or once. It's so intoxicating when you're in the front row.
You're looking around at who else is there, right?
You have to move your feet because you might trip the player. When they threaten to take that away, you get scared. Tracy got front row seats at MSG, man. Wherever he goes, people are screaming. Wherever he go, he gets right in. And somehow, if you fall from where he is, you fall way down.
Yeah.
Do we talk about Dane Cook anymore? Dane could still sell out any theater, any 5,000-seat theater. But the fact that it ain't Dane Cook Day no more, it seems like he's done, doesn't it? It seems like he's done. He's not done.
No.
But it's just not his day because he had a favor he didn't pay back.
You think that's it, or just people?
Will Smith has been famous
forever
for 15 years,
probably longer.
15 years.
Fresh Prince is pushing 20 years ago.
He does what he's supposed to do, and I'm not saying whatever. I'm just saying you just don't do 7 pounds. Patrice, stay on top.
Let me play the other side of that because I'm sure a couple people would say this.
Shit.
A few people would say it's because he's that talented.
Nobody's that fucking talented. Let me tell you something.
That's what I thought you were saying. And honestly, I agree with you.
No
one person is that talented.
Motherfuckers that know me, and I'm not being a fucking asshole when I'm saying this. There's no way I shouldn't be bigger than I am. There's just no way that
we all say it.
Joe Coy is selling out shit and I'm not.
Right.
And I like Joe. But Joe ain't me. Joe ain't Nick DiPaolo. Joe ain't everybody that did Tough Crowd.
Right.
Gangsters. We should be out in the public eye, but you know why? Nick says goo gobbler, man.
Yeah.
Nick will say goo gobbler in a minute. Even when Nick's trying to be good, he can't
help himself.
Because he's gangster, man.
Yeah.
I try. I swear to God I try. But you just go, what? Like, the first thing I think is, please, God, let Tina Fey and Wanda Sykes chastise me over some shit I said. And I got to apologize to who, motherfucker? I'll die first, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, for real. I motherfuckers think I be bullshitting, man. I try. But I'm like, I don't want to put myself in a spot to where I'm balanced. Like, I'm telling you, I sit in my house every day and I appreciate my ceiling fan, man. Because one day somebody gonna try to take it, and I gotta look at it and know that someday somebody gonna try to take my ceiling fan, and all I gotta do is as hopefully I have a good woman, and she is, but I'm saying hopefully we have a good woman that when the shit hits the fan, she gonna be there. Or you're going to have people that's going to be there that if somebody one day says, we're going to take this big mouth Anthony, we're fed up with him.
Yeah.
We're fed up with you. We're going to take your shit. And you're sitting there going, wait, I own my house. No, you don't. We own it. We own everything. And that you have a place to go that, where you could park your Shelby.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, look, I've tasted little parts of what success is. I've tasted it. It's good. It's deliciously. you get drunk off of it. But Tracy, I don't know how much money he got, but he should be happy with the money he's got. He should.
What I'm getting from you though is it's not a fear. That's too easy to say of success. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you can fall hard and hurt yourself. And you owe.
And The Godfather, luckily, what he owed was fix my son up. He got shot. And you go, ooh. But when you hear a knock on your door and he goes, I need you to do me a favor. You're gonna be at the dinner with the president, aren't you? Yeah. Or you're gonna be at a dinner with somebody I want dead.
Right.
I want you to put this pill in his drink.
Oof.
I don't. Well, what you owe is we're gonna kill your whole family. I told you. I want my favor. So you do that, and then you'll get caught and maybe go to jail. But your wife and kids, we won't blow the whole house up. But you owe us, and that's why you're in my debt. When you get to a certain, I deal with low to middle level Jews in my career. Okay, we talk shit, but if I get upgraded to the next level, okay, say I get a show on TV, say it's not too popular, but they keep it on for me until it gets popular.
Well, favor.
I fucking owe something. All right, Patrice, we need you to do a big favor. And I'm intoxicated. I'm in the front row. Everybody's like, Patrice, what's happening, baby? All the girls and shit. Oh, I love fat men. Yeah, I know you do, bitch. Hey, listen, I got dough for everybody. I'm making it rain. I got a $50 brick. I'm throwing money in the air. I'm getting my dick sucked. I'm driving in a $4 million 6-door car. I'm driving a 6-door Porsche. Faggots. Excuse me, I didn't mean it like get fucked in the ass, people, but pussy motherfuckers. I'm the shit.
Yeah.
And then Patrice O'Neal, the shit, can't get a fucking job. Let me tell you something. When it rains, it pours. Punk comedians are tweeting vicious shit against Tracy. Punk motherfuckers that would never raise their fucking mouth against Tracy. Scared of him physically, scared of who he hangs with, scared of his fucking position. Never say no shit to Tracy. They're tweeting shitty Tracy comments because the word is out. That's how far it'll take you down. Where middle act comics have the balls to speak up against Tracy.
And that's because the word is out.
The word's out. Because I know these motherfuckers are pussies, man. Nobody got balls to stand up to Mel Gibson, Braveheart, fucking Passion of the Christ, all the fucking Lethal Weapon movies, all the fucking Mad Max movies. You think fucking Zach Galifianakis on his own said fuck Mel Gibson? He got permission. That's this business.
Jesus Christ.
That's this business. Motherfuckers think you think I'm fucking playing?
And those middle comics, they just waited until the coast was
Who the fuck is going to stand up?
Clear.
Exactly. Who's going to stand up against Tracy? Those are people that hated Tracy, and they think now he's done. And now I'm going to talk shit on Twitter about Tracy Morgan.
Can I say that I have to say I'm proud to say that we jumped right on the Tracy should be able to do what he did bandwagon. And I want to say that today. Yeah, it sounds like we're self-serving, but it's like that is the thing to do.
Why
you don't wait for other people and then finally either decide to or not to. What are you feeling in your heart and go with it immediately?
But it's not that easy.
I know
it's not.
That's
a human level.
That's why me and Ant and Jimmy, we yell and scream on a daily basis here because it's really fucking frustrating to be in this position. It's like, why isn't it every comic coming out and going, yeah, he should be able to do this on a comedy stage?
And they got people who supported him.
Yeah.
Then flipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracy should be able to say, oh, no, wait, I read it and no.
You know who?
Yeah.
I know. I want to say the name.
I do
you know
too.
What? Chris Rock.
It was Chris Rock. I was shocked by that.
He said, boom, boom. He immediately went to defending him. Then he went immediately to saying, fuck you.
He turned it around.
But this thing, it has nothing to do with, the context. Fuck the context, because anything I say or you say, they can flip it around and use it against you.
Well, they have, so
but
we know that.
I should be able to say anything I fucking want. Look, I should be able to say something about gays. Look, I said something on a podcast I did a long time ago, or my whatever they called it, that little show I would do. And I was playing the president, the president, and I go, why is being gay of preference? And tying a bitch up and peeing on her a fetish.
Yeah.
Why is who I decide to fuck some type of profound fight?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to have that discussion. Because I'm here to say, look, it's not about love. Because I can go, man, I love you, man. I love you too, man. Brotherly.
Right.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love a man. But it ain't gay until I'm fucking you. I love my dog. I love my dog. But it's not bestiality unless I'm fucking my dog.
So you start fucking.
So if I fucking have a crush on you and I never tell you, I'm not gay.
Right.
I'm just... And in fact, we invented a thing called man crush that says a heterosexual man who looks at another man with some type of reverence, but he's not fucking him.
Yeah.
Why can't you talk about this situation? What do you want? You know what? Define to me what it is. What are you asking for? To get married? No. What's coming out the closet? Coming out the closet so I can let everybody know and see. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck. But I'm saying, look, let's say I like tying bitches up and peeing on them.
Right.
I want to be able to show everybody. By some type of flag, some type of gesture that I'm tired of hiding that I like peeing on bitches. I'm tired. I want everybody to know, because I don't want to live this way no more. I want you to know that I like to do that.
And there are other people that like to do it too.
Other people like to do it.
And I want to get together with those people and share our experiences.
And I want to fight for our right to pee on each other. And I want to fight to get married to a person under the guise that I like peeing on somebody. Now, if I'm saying some fucked up shit, please talk to me. Make me see different, because I don't give a fuck. Be gay, but it's forcing me to. I can't say nothing. I can't say shit.
You can't, and no one will have that conversation with you. You will be fucking chastised,
ostracized. I'm homophobic.
Right.
I'm not homophobic.
Right.
I'm not. Look here's my stance on abortion. Kill your baby if you want.
Right.
But don't say it's your body, bitch. It ain't your body. You're not special. It's because God, science, whatever you believe in, just because you're the apartment building for the baby doesn't make you special. You're not special. The entire baby process is special. But you were chosen because whether by eeny, meeny, miny, moe, rock, paper, scissors, or flip of the coin, that's where the baby be. It's you. But am I going to fucking burn abortion clinic down? No.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I have an opinion about it. I have a fucking opinion about it. And I'm not saying kill gays and gays can't, but I'm saying, what are you making me think? You're comparing black to gay? I can't not be black. What if I don't want to? I'm black.
But people do say that there's no choice in being gay, that
It doesn't matter.
They can't stop being gay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's still something that you're telling me that you want me to accept your sexual orientation. That means everybody's sexual thing should be accepted. Everybody who's in the bondage should be able to walk around tied up. Like if a guy likes to tie up his wife, they should be able to walk around with handcuffs and a big harpoon with handcuffs and walk around because they want to express
with no one being shocked about it.
With no one. Yeah. Now that's what I'm saying. But say what it is. Don't make me go along with your agenda based on it.
People are mistaking opinion and discussion with hate and telling people that you can go out and hurt these people. No, you just have an opinion on something and you want to openly discuss it, but you can't. You can in this society.
Because I have an opinion. See, legislating feelings is. I don't want white people to like me if they don't. Like,
don't force them.
Don't force. Don't make white people like me. You know, but listen, I agree. Don't put your hands on me. Don't beat on me. Cause I'm not suggesting that. I'm only suggesting I have a theory about homosexuality. A theory.
Yeah.
I'm not homophobic. I don't want them dead. They don't. Matter of fact, I live in New York City. I mean, you know, in the area.
Yeah.
Gayness doesn't fucking bother me.
No.
And for most guys,
anybody.
Gayness doesn't bother them. Gay guys bother them. Gay women are fun. You gay, baby? Good news.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of not gay in you? Because I want to just
be a part of
that. Yeah, maybe put my finger in your asshole, baby. But it's like, can we talk about it without you saying I'm a anti this and a fucking that? Man, stop. It's scary. It's deflating. It makes me furious, man. It makes me furious because you feel lonely and you feel helpless because you know you have to deal with this shit to make it in this business. And I got in this business because I was a funny kid. And then I found out what comedy was, and it ain't funny. And I'm like, it tricked me. It tricked me. I thought it was just fun and games and I get paid. It's everything you learn about the business that ain't the fun. It takes a little bit out of you because to balance, for me to be a good businessman,
holy shit.
For me to be a good businessman, I have to take away from my innocence. Because being a good businessman means you got to be an awful motherfucker. Yeah. You can't be loyal. You can't be good you have to be able to chop heads, man. And it's sad because I want to have friends.
Yeah, you just want to have fun and
you just nailed it. When we're here from 6 to 10, this is unbelievable. This is the greatest thing that
this is the fun
you could
part.
do. But everything around it is such a drag, and it does start eating away at you. And it shouldn't be like that. We don't need any fucking bosses. Trust me. We know what the fuck we're doing. We don't, at this point, we don't even need a company behind us because of the shit that comes with that.
And you would love to not have a company behind you.
Yeah,
we joke about it, but, you know, and people beat us up for this, but we're dead serious when we tell our listeners that when 10 o'clock comes, even though we go past 10, but let's say when the show is officially over, we can't get out of here fast enough because we don't want to rot anymore. You stay around here long enough, it rots you. And people go, oh, that means you don't care about the show. No, you have no idea what the fuck happens as soon as this show ends.
When you're dealing with, when you have humanity and you see that you're in a game where humanity, you're an idiot for having a dignity or or just a philosophy that you live by,
an individuality.
You're an idiot. Loyalty in this business.
Oh my God!
If you're loyal to someone in this business, you're a fucking idiot. Anything you do that makes you a decent person normally, in theory, in show business, look, and I'm fucked up. I talk a lot of shit, but I have nothing to fall back on. I've been doing this shit 20 years. I'm hoping I don't open my mouth enough where I can't do a gig in Utah for a couple of bucks, so I can fucking keep my ceiling fan turning on.
Yeah.
Other than that big crazy money, people think, oh, he's miserable. I'm not. I'm just. It's scary, dude. It's scary. Good job, Patrice. I get the shakes when old white people say great job. I'm not.
Good job, Patrice.
You're supposed to hate me. I'm anti you. Now I'm in this party. There's free sushi, some pretty white girl is going, hi, yeah, I saw your special. And you go, you idiot. But you can't do that shit. You got to go, hello, how are you? And that's, ultimately that's what Tracy did. Tracy thought it was all for free. He didn't understand, dude, that it's not for free. Like I said, I use prison analogies and shit. If you go into prison, I'm telling you, if you ever get locked up and say your money ain't coming for a couple of days, your clothes ain't coming and you didn't eat for a couple of days, just don't eat. Because if somebody goes, hey, man, I see you in trouble, man. I got some Twix and a bar soap for you and some socks.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Oh, thanks, guy.
Hey, that's great.
3 days later, hey, man, I need 17 more socks. I need 17. Oh, I didn't tell you about the percentage. I need 12 Twix and 1 Snickers, and I need socks, drawers, and sneakers from you.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me about that when you gave it to me.
Turn around. American Me, you get a knife in your asshole on a bag of rice.
Oh, shit.
And that's the game. It is what it is. See, but see, the perception, the last thing I'm gonna say, a lot of people carry themselves in the perception in which they think the business sees them. So they have confidence when they think the business thinks they're the shit, and they have nothing when the business thinks they're nothing. So when I talk, of course people say, fuck that fat asshole, fuck it. And they'll be ready to go at me because their perception is I'm not big enough in the business to be scared of. But I earn my respect based on me. So I don't owe. So I can go back and forth. So if I say Tina Fey's name, I'm not calling out Tina Fey. That bitch is powerful. But I'm saying bow down and say sorry to me for something you said. But Tracy's big problem, he didn't mean what he said. He just says things frivolously.
Right.
And he had no defense for himself because it came out with no meaning. He didn't say it for a reason. Me, if I say I don't like Chinese people, if I say, hey, listen, here's my issue with homosexuality, talk to me, motherfucker. I'll talk to you about it. And if you can convince, I'm a fair motherfucker. You convince me of what I'm saying is to be wrong, and I'll go, you know what? I'm sorry. Because I'm sorry comes from, it's like the bill collectors when they go, sorry, sir. Wait. Don't say you're sorry. You didn't do nothing. And you don't even have an ability to be sorry. You're doing what you're told to do. I made a statement and that I believe. If you don't believe what I said, let's talk about it. And if you can convince me I'm wrong, then I go, I apologize, man. You made me see different.
Right.
That's what an apology is. Not, I'm sorry, I fucking said faggot 80 times, and you caught me.
When I have to deal with people on the phone and they start with that sorry shit, immediately I go, don't say sorry because you don't mean it. Let's get this. Let's understand each other.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
I go, no, you're not sorry. You don't understand. Because if you're sorry, then you would see it my way, and then this would be the end of the conversation.
Sorry, sir.
That one drives me fucking nuts.
I'm sorry.
And I call him out every time now. Don't say sorry.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. You're doing your job.
Yes. Sorry what?
What is your, the way you're talking, though, it doesn't seem like you then have a goal or anywhere you want to be. You're like a status quo. You just want your ceiling fan. I think Patrice, like you're in the wrong fucking business, obviously.
It's fucked up because here's what I want to do. I'm going to tell you what I love. Yeah. This is why...
Yo, wait. Before you answer that,
yeah,
I think what Patrice is saying, a lot of other people could understand in other businesses, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
This is not just the entertainment business. That's why this is a great hour with Patrice. There are people doing just regular office jobs that have to deal with a lot of this shit on a different level.
Well, cops.
When you see the guy,
cops that fight against the the blue silence, and they're like, wow, man, why are you abusing this? Why are you, somebody driving around, he's like, niggas and fucking speaks, and he's like, why are you doing this to these people? And he's like, what are you, fucking rookie? What are you, a homosexual, Taylor?
What about just in the corporate world, in an office? You see the guy. I'm talking to a lot of people right now. You see the guy that got the promotion over you. You know you're better.
Yep.
But he was playing the fucking game.
He did.
Simple as that.
He did what he had to do.
played those dumb things that you just don't want to do.
And you're an idiot.
Yeah.
For not doing it that way.
But you truly are an idiot because that's the game you're in.
You're fucked
Those
up
are the
by
rules.
not being what that other guy was.
So you picked the game, but I didn't pick this game based on what I find out is. I picked it on the fact that I was a funny kid. And what you said is my goal is to somehow have an ability to reach out to whoever wants to listen, and I get money for it. Somehow. I don't know how to do that, which is people who just agree or not agree, but they get to hear another side, and I don't have to worry about apologizing every 5 minutes. I don't have to worry about the police kicking. All I have to do is worry about whether someone agrees with me or not, because I'm not a frivolous guy. I don't just say this to get effect. I believe it. It hurts. It hurts my heart.
What kind of job is that? What?
Nothing.
What do you do?
But I found out in 2011. I'm 41.
Yeah.
I started when I was 22, and my dick got fully hard. Now I'm 41. I got to smack it a couple of times. I wanted to be a pimp. Now I look at my girl. I go, hand me my pills, sweetie. Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
You get tired, and it's like, I got a couple of more years of boxing, of fighting, but I do want to be able to say something against the status quo without losing everything I have, without losing everything I have.
You're not really putting yourself in any position to lose anything. Let
me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When I come on the show, I've been, 10 years?
Yeah,
probably. 10, 8? Do I give you good radio?
No.
Fuck yeah.
Of course you do.
What I'm saying.
Of course.
Give you good radio. That's putting myself in a position to do well. That's what I'm saying. I do the work.
So you do. All right. See, I just wanted to square that because
Elephant in the room puts me in that position.
Right.
But what doesn't put me in that position is I got a call from a guy. He'll stay nameless. He goes, man, I got this role I want you to do. But can you not be you, but be you? I go, what are you? I knew what he meant, but I want him to say it. So you're saying you think that you can get everything good out of me without getting no bad? The reason you think I'm good is because of the bad part. It's an entirety. So that's why it's like, let's find a Patrice. I've seen breakdowns. I've been in there where I see something for radio in Dallas. We want a Patrice type, Patrice O'Neal type.
Yeah, type.
But they just don't want to deal with my head issues. They want to deal with just the fact that I'm funny. People agree with what I would say, but it's too whatever. But I'm saying I'm doing the work. I'm on the show, having the good people listen, and people like when we're doing it, and the synergy and everything.
But then it seems like, all right, so you're doing the work, you're putting the work in.
Yes.
Then when the offer comes in to take it to the next level, you need absolute Patrice perfection. Your mind has to look at this, study the offer, and be like, I don't want any risks. I don't want to be indebted to anybody. I don't want this.
No, risk.
And that doesn't...
Risk is wrong.
Yeah?
And indebted...
Doesn't exist.
Indebted is wrong. Indebted is... What I'm saying is, debt is when you get something for free, but you owe. So, hey, man, here's a loan. Oh, I got the money. But there's something else. If I feel like... Listen, this reward is worth what and I put myself in a position where I am not going to have to go belly up because my risk is, this is my risk. I know it's very difficult. Somehow I'm still in the business, being who I am.
Yeah.
A giant nigga with a big mouth. Not good. Okay? Somehow there's a market for that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the market is, it's like the difference between you go to a party and you have marijuana in your pocket, or if you have heroin in your pocket. If you have marijuana, you go, hey, everybody, you want some weed? People go, nah, I don't want none, but you can smoke it right here if you want. Don't bother me. You go, I got some heroin. Motherfuckers go, I do it, but you don't fucking pull heroin out. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is, there's a market for me with the people, but it's not a market for me with the thing. The thing. I want it. I want the risk. The risk is I have an opinion that can be challenged by status quo, and then I can fight. That's my risk. Mm-hmm. Why should my risk? I'm not afraid of shit. It's the fact of, dude, you deal with these people up here. Mm-hmm. They say things to you, and you got to keep your job. But a lot of the shit, it's a lot to do with the money and the things you have that you want to keep good. So you deal with a little bit. And I've dealt with some little shit here, and then I dealt with but I go, you know what? Here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to, people go, The Office. I go, man, I don't want to be on a show where I give 18 hours of my life. And I don't give half-ass. I give my piece of me when I'm doing stuff. And it possibly, they could use it or not, depending on how they feel. I don't have the energy for that. So if I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight to be the HNIC. I'm going to fight to be able to say what the fuck I want to say and know it's going to be there. And that's what I want to fight for. But see, the risk is trying to be me in this business. My risk is this. My risk is opening my fucking mouth. It's risky. It's a risky thing. Yeah. So I'm not afraid of nothing. I just don't want to be at a party and somebody goes, Patrice, here, try this. What is it? It'll make you feel better. I don't drink shit that makes me feel better, motherfucker. All right, listen, the party's over for you. The party is over. So I want to go in knowing, look, man, my deal, and this is why I mess with Jews. I make $10,000, you get $1,000 and a tip. Mm-hmm. And thank you. We eat, laugh. I want to make my money, say what I want, and as long as I'm making my money, you leave me alone. Are we square? Bam. Are we square? Bam! Bam! Just like the mob. You a good earner, you live. Yeah. I just want to be a good earner and say what the fuck I want to say. What else am I going to do? Yeah. I have fun on this show. We talk shit. Mm-hmm. That's what I do well.
It's embarrassing to say. We've been trying for years to have you have your own radio show, and it's just not happening. It's just not fucking happening. We've thrown your name to these guys a million fucking times.
And they know.
A million fucking times.
You guys have an access to great comedians.
And I don't, of course,
great comedians.
And I don't understand why they're not fucking biting.
Because
I don't get it.
You know why? They know.
First of all, they don't want to come up with money for anybody.
That's the first thing.
Yeah. You know, but it does cost a little bit.
Nick, they know who. Listen, they can't control you. When you don't have nothing, look. They can't control you if you. The way that you control a motherfucker that don't got nothing is you give them something, and then you hold that something over their heads.
Right.
It is what it is.
And
that's exactly it, man.
Without naming names, this place, SiriusXM, is filled with a lot of shitty shows that they pay very well. And then we come to them with, hey, you know, there was a time they want to fill up this channel with some names and stuff. I'm like, but Patrice O'Neal is on. I swear to you, I'm not saying it because you're here. You're on the top of the fucking list. I've said it until I'm blue in the face. You know, nothing has happened. We almost had something going when we were just XM. Almost. It was on its way, right?
Yeah, Black Phillip was fun.
And it was ready to go to the next level, but it just never did.
But here's the thing. But that whoever's saying, well, isn't he talented? What you just said will tell you the thing. You have some really mundane motherfuckers walking around. And I'm going to bring in one racial aspect of it. This is another thing. You can't be a mediocre black guy and have a job. That's why I said when racism's over is when you could be just mundane and have a job. Whether you hate Obama or not, he's a spectacular dude. He's like, you can't not watch him. The way he walks, the way he is. So the hatred and vitriol motherfuckers have for him is based on his spectacularness. You can't have a normal, regular dude. Look at, man, for me to be on the radio and make $500 a week, that's you know what kind of bargain that is? Somebody might go, man, you're crazy, you should do it. Dude, I shouldn't have to work this hard.
How do you explain those fucking fat traffic bitches then? They got jobs and they're real mediocre.
But that's a
TSA
job.
workers.
That's
a mediocre
trick
job, though.
to do is put mediocre people in a power position,
right?
Because they're willing to subjugate you. Because they're not elite. They don't have respect. That's why when you put women in certain power and weak people in power, they're the best people to have in power because they get to look at you with confidence and a fucking, you know, you can carry a weapon on you and you can do things you're on the and they go, I'm going to make your life miserable because I suck. That's why the media is going after LeBron. Who's attacking LeBron? Short, bald nothings who are jealous of him. You give him a position where you can affect a powerhouse like him, and they you think they're prepared for that? They're not. That's why mediocre people, they do that so they can control them, you know? But really, the only thing that scares me is, look, if somehow it rains some money, and I just could be comfortable that, you know, my mom's was getting, you know, sicker and sicker, and I can take care of her. My woman get her shit, and I can pay and keep a ceiling fan, I'll fucking do some free shit at my house.
Yeah.
I'll go on the thing and just talk shit about, that's why I respect Alex Jones. This motherfucker is a soldier. I don't give a fuck if you don't like him or not. He has the energy to do what he's doing. And I would do that. But dough is important.
Yeah. Obviously.
Dough is important.
You
It's important to every single
homeless.
person alive, right?
Jesus, that's what I'm saying. But to make that funny money, dude, you know, you look, I go like this. I had an argument with somebody. I said, how the fuck is Ellen DeGeneres? When did she become the moral compass? She's a bull.
Yeah.
She's strapping on.
Yeah.
And are you telling me a big mouth nigga ain't got no opportunity? Somehow, the people who make things happen, they can influence anybody's thought process. So I want to be in a position where I can just influence thought thinking without being attacked by a cartel that can just tell you're a homophobe, or you're or anti-Semite, you're a racist, you're this, and you hate women. Motherfucker, so what?
Yeah. I don't think you're ever going to see that, though. Unfortunately. I mean, it'd be great, but you're talking about some kind of fucking paradise.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse.
Ellen DeGeneres has to fucking suck fucking dick. You know, figuratively speaking. You know, she's horrified by the dick, but she's got to fucking get down and suck some dick to keep that position.
Why? Because she likes her fucking $20 million mansion out there in Hollywood.
Didn't say I wouldn't suck a dick, figuratively.
Right.
I have sucked a dick. We've all tapped.
We've all sucked
There's
the
no way I
figurative
haven't tapped.
dick.
But it's what I'm saying is like, okay, years ago, they offered me like 100-something thousand to do Celebrity Fit Club. I said, I would love to do that for the health. And the money. But it's not for the health or the money. Celebrity Fit Club are people who used to be relevant that became fat has-beens. Now they are coming they're presenting themselves as fat has-beens under the lie of health, because they all go back to being fat has-beens. I said, I haven't even been a me yet. I can't do a fat has-been show when I'm not a fat has-been. Well, you could just, it's like people go, man, just go in backwards, man, take it in the ass, and then when things go your way, you can go, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
No, man. $2 million to CBS is ass wiping. It's to do research.
Right.
On how to make $10 million. It don't mean nothing. People like Charlie Sheen, $2 million. $2 million and Charlie's great. but $2 million to CBS is nothing. And you think that you can hold these people hostage? They don't give a fuck because corporations kill us. They don't give a fuck. So I'm just trying to find my place where I'm sitting over there and people go, "Oh, Patrice."
Yeah.
That's it. I can talk shit, and whoever wants to listen, they listen and enjoy. You know, like my tweets. When I tweet, I try to tweet a nice tweet. I don't frivolously tweet. Oh, better tweet on this. I tweet shit that
when you feel.
I tweet when I think it's necessary to tweet. I tweet when I'm feeling tweetable.
With that, it's Big Mama Prawns. We should go to break, man. That was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you summarized the whole fucking thing, man. Holy shit.
That's wow.
It's a life lesson right there today.